welcome, guys. Let me send the link. How's everybody doing? Get in here, guys. How are you guys doing? Thank you all for the likes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to my live stream.
Bye.
No, we're not saying bye. We're staying.
Not.
Yeah, we're being very nice. Hi, guys. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I think I pull up one of my hair too tight when I was holding it back. Miss you, baby. Are you going to sleep? Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Blessed. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome, sis. Guys, I just about made it back for this live stream. I actually made it back and I had a quick bath and come quick. It's a good thing. Hi, sis Bless. How are you doing? I went out today. I was at the seaside and I just came back like I don't even know, like not even 30 minutes ago. I just got back and just like quickly had a bath and just ran come and get ready for my live stream. But I thank God I had such a good day. I had such a good day, honestly. It was nice for a change. For a change. Don't usually do stuff. Hi guys, welcome in. Welcome in the building, guys. Welcome. Double tap on your screen as you join. Share the live stream. Oh, bless you, baby. Share the live stream, guys. No, stay here. Give me a hug. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I went. Oh my God, sis, I went. We've got a ladies group. Me and my friend, we put it together and it does so well. Honestly, any event that we put on, the ladies just come together. Thank you so much, sis, for sharing. Uncle Barry, welcome. Blessings, host and chat, and everyone in the live stream. I am here. To Uncle Barry says thumbs up, done. Thank you, Uncle Barry. Thank you so much. So, guys, oh, have you got a cold, baby? Bless you. I went out today. I went to the seaside, guys. I had such a lovely day. Oh my goodness. Now my baby won't let go of me because I left out so early and she didn't wake up and see me. So she's like, "You're not gonna leave me." Okay. It's all right. Quiet. We're not going anywhere. I'm staying with you. So she wants to sleep.
Bye.
Goodbye. Did you see the live stream? It was so nice. It was so nice. But I'm going back to the seaside next week with my family. By the way, guys, I'm waiting for my guest to join the live stream. I have sent her the link. Let me see if she's seen it. She hasn't really. Let me call her.
It's okay, bro.
Let me call her. Hey, Kay. Welcome in the building. Hey, Chris. Hey, cousin Chris. How you doing? How are you? Hello, Simone. Looking gorgeous as always. Good evening from Lagos. Good night, cousin Chris. How are you doing?
Bye. It's okay. Raya, don't worry.
She's not. She did. Did she tell you she was worrying? Leave her alone.
No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make you feel better.
No, she's all right. Uncle Barry, life with Nadine Blessings. Where is Nadine? She's not here. I think she did the Oh, here she is. Our guest is here, guys. My besties in the building. No. Why did you fight off the people them? Were you there? Hey, bestie boo. Hey, Chris. Welcome. Bless you, baby. Guys, welcome my bestie in the
I'm
building.
here. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, she says you're now monetized, so your live streams should be horizontal. Sanik, Saniki, good evening. Welcome. I'm doing pretty good, sis. Bestie, well, thank you so much for joining
You are
us.
welcome. You are welcome.
I was
Good to
getting
be
worried,
here.
like you're not coming anymore.
No, I
I'm
am. I
joking.
am. I am.
Kay says, good evening to you, Bestie. You can see the chat from your side, isn't it?
Good girl. Good girl. Yes, I can see the chat.
Welcome. See, cousin Chris is saying, welcome, Bestie.
Hey, Chris. How are you?
Oh my goodness, guys. We'll go into the formalities later. We just have, let me put my volume up. I don't even know if my volume is up. It was not. Guys, can you hear me a bit better now? Hi, lovely lady, she says. Do you want to borrow my phone? You're gonna have to give it back later. Welcome in, my darling. Welcome in the building. I was waiting for people to join, but I think that
Nadine in the building.
Nadine, how are you? Nadine is saying, welcome, bestie. Nadine, this is not your bestie. I'm joking.
Oh, she said besties, so I guess she's saying to both of
Oh,
us.
both of us. Oh, Nadine, you know that we're your besties together. But if you want to take my bestie, you know you already have your bestie. And like when you were showing off on me with your bestie, and like I've got my own bestie.
Hey, Auntie Colleen.
I'm joking. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Is she a content creator or just your on?
No, just supporting.
Hello, sweet aunt. Welcome. Welcome in the building. You're very welcome to my channel. And we've got our lovely guest, your niecey, and we just gonna, we're gonna do amazing things tonight, aren't we?
That's right.
Yes, we are. So, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think that we can start. But I don't, my daughter is actually adding to the conversation. I don't even know what she's saying, but I guess she's saying, welcome,
Yeah,
bestie.
she said welcome to everyone.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Yes, so welcome. She said, she actually said hello. I think she actually saying hello to you. Okay. She must remember your voice
Hi.
from your cooking videos.
Hi.
Okay. So, welcome. It's okay, sweet. Come. So, welcome, sis. Welcome in the building. We are about to start, guys.
Thanks, Nicole.
Guys, this is my sweet, sweet Bessie. I'm gonna be like, a bit more formal and introduce you to her. This is Karis Royal. Her channel is Karis Royal. And when I was making the poster today, I realized that you are very awesome because your channel name and your handle is exactly the same. So she's
That's
very
right.
searchable, guys. That is good. And this is Karis Royal. So it's Karis. Is it an underscore or a
I believe
hyphen?
it's an underscore for it. Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
it's an underscore.
So, oh my goodness, we only just started and we got a raid.
A
Oh my
ninja
God.
raid, ninja birthday raid. Happy
Welcome
birthday
in
to the
the
ninja.
building. Yes, a raid. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, Kay. Welcome. I think Kay was a spy for them, you know.
Yeah, it seems so. Good girl, what were you doing? Spying on us?
She was just
Because
spying.
you
Oh,
switched
look
it
at
real quick.
Star. Star, welcome in the building. Welcome here. It's your first time here. You're very welcome. Bro, happy birthday. You know it's his birthday today, bestie.
Happy birthday to the ninja. He's
Yes, happy
probably on
ninja
his list
birthday.
maybe 10 times.
Happy ninja birthday. Welcome, Star. Welcome, Kay. Happy birthday, bro. Welcome, Blessed Life Journey. I want to call her name correctly, Healthy
Hi,
and happy
Auntie.
says
Welcome.
first
First
time
time.
here. Do you know Healthy and Happy? Is a content creator?
No, I don't know. I just saw them sing. It's their first time.
Oh, welcome, 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 welcome. Let us know if you're a content creator, if you're from this community, and we give blue jackets for free over here. So let us know. And everyone else, Fluffy Diva, Trina,
Go
hi.
ahead.
What did you say, sweetie?
No, I'm saying hi to Blessed. She was saying hi to me in the chat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's not get distracted by the
The
raid.
raid. I'm gonna give you a chance to just welcome in the
Thank you.
raiders for me. Let me just settle my little girl a little bit.
Okay. Hi, Star. Fluffy Diva. Haven't seen you in a long time, girl. How are you? And Chris is still here, welcoming everyone. Blessed says, yes, she is a content creator. And Star is blushing. You're blushing for Red Star? What did Red say to you, Star? Tell us. We want to know. And Red says, Hartley is my favorite auntie. Okay, welcome, Hartley. Welcome, Hartley. Welcome. And Star is saying hi to Fluffy. I am good, Fluffy. Doing good, girl. And Hartley saying, Reds is my favorite nephew. Okay. Yeah, I want to know why Star is blushing as well. Let us in on the secret. Reds is always taking receipts, so we'd love to get some of his receipts. Please, Star, please. I am here, Reds. Me de ear. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming to my besties channel with your birthday fans. Your birthday fans. Thank you. Thank you, Reds. And Harty says, Simone, it's nice to meet you, both of you. Nice to meet you too, Hartley. Yes, Reds, we will carry on.
Thank you so much for the raid, guys. Welcome into my channel. I'm so sorry if anyone went away because it's a little bit chaotic over here, as it always is. It's like a real channel. We've got no actors here, so we're
That's
real
right.
people, and we've got a little special baby in the house, and they always come first, like whether it's in their own way or it's just life. So welcome in, my sweet, sweet bestie. I've been waiting so long to have you. I've
Oh,
been waiting on you.
wow.
Yes,
Nice
but
to know.
I thought you said that you would get back to me, and then you thought that I said that I'll get
Right,
back to you.
exactly.
But
Miscommunication,
yes.
misunderstanding, I would say then. Misunderstanding.
Yes, but we've sorted it out. And Raiders, please do not leave us. The show has officially started now. We were just warming up before. We welcome you. Hey, Jimmy,
Hey,
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yes, Jimmy, my bestie and I are gonna just share you equally today, right? So don't
I
worry.
don't share actually. So you can take him.
With my friends. Hi, Angela. Hi. How
Hey,
are you
Angela, that's my
doing?
auntie. Jimmy, I think maybe you're here for Reds, but we won't spill that receipts today.
Wow, is it? Traveling Foods, welcome, welcome in the building. How are you doing? Guys, we are just about to get started. You can't have the sound on, my sweetie. I'm so sorry. Okay, you might have it
I
now.
know, girl. There's a spider behind you too.
So, welcome in the building, guys. Welcome in the building. We are about to start. The person you're seeing on the opposite side of me is Karis Royal. I'm gonna say my best to throw this thing, guys. Forgive me. It's Karis Royal, and she's our special and honored guest tonight. And tonight we've got a lovely topic to talk about. And like when we were communicating about what we were gonna discuss, and you said that like it just hit. When something just hit
Yeah.
you, like it just hits. And I think that this is a perfect topic to talk about, like especially for the fact that we're in a community and there are more ladies here
Yeah.
than men.
Yeah.
And we're very diverse. We've got all different ladies from all different walks of life here.
Yes.
And sometimes when you look around, there's a lot of pulling down.
Yes.
It's quite evident sometimes that there's a lot of pulling down. So tonight we are here for the upliftment and
That's
for
right.
the
Positive.
empowerment, and for all the good positive energy and positive vibe. So if you know a lady or a woman that would benefit from tonight's discussion, send them this link, share this to them. You can send in their WhatsApp, you can put it on your status, or however you want to do it. It's not just, honestly, it's not just for like reasons of what do you call it, publicity, or I can't call that word properly, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not just for views or anything like that, but it's also to let somebody hear. You understand? Sometimes you might be going through something and you come across something and it just lifts your spirit up, you know? So share it out with anyone that you know would benefit from it. And as I said earlier on, this is Karis Royal. She is a content creator on in this space, in this YouTube space. And first of all, the reason why I started these split lives was before I got monetized, to encourage people to go. I don't know if you've got a second device, you can comment in the chat so I can pin you, so that people can come to your channel, people can support your playlist, and just come and watch a video for you or even connect to you. Kara. So if you've got
Yeah.
a spare device,
During our conversation, I'll go grab my tablet and we can do that.
yes. All right. So when I introduce you, you can anytime throughout the time you want to do
Yeah.
it, just let me know and you do it. So guys, this is our sweet darling, Karis Royal. As I said before, she's a content creator. We are on our way to monetization, like almost there.
Yeah. Almost there.
Almost there, guys. Almost there. And we are going to support her. We're going to appreciate her. We're going to thank her tonight for coming over and having this discussion and for accepting our invitation to be in our house tonight, guys. So let me just give you a chance to just like properly introduce yourself, my sweet bestie.
No worries. So, hi guys. As Simone says, I'm Kiers here, Kiers Royal. And let me tell you a little bit about why I chose that name because sometimes people ask. I think there's power in your name, and I'm a big stickler for people getting your name right. I know on here some persons call me Carez or Kiers. I do accept both because Carez is closer to my actual full name, but the pronunciation of cares, I'll take that too because that's how I'd want to be pronounced on YouTube because I'm a very caring person. Royal, I believe, well, I know that we are all, and if you include yourself in a follower of Christ, we are all children of royalty because our father is a king. And so royal will always be a part of my name. So whatever they gave me as my last name to me is royal because I am royalty, because I am the child of a king. So that's a little bit about my name. YouTube. Why did I even enter the YouTube space? I've always wanted to enter the YouTube space. I've been such a huge consumer of social media, and I've always been just okay. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. And Nadine joined, and I am related to Nadine in some sort of way. I won't talk that today, but we are related. And she was really pushing herself. I saw her drive, I saw her passion, I saw that that was something outside of her skill of designing and sewing that she really liked. And she would always message me and say, have you watched my video, have you done that? And I'm like, I'm always on YouTube, and okay, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. And then she just brought me in the fold. I started to have a little bit more time outside of personal life and my career to watch her content, to see the community that she was part of. And then one night I was just, I think I was on Journey's channel, and Journey said, "Are you a content creator?" I told her I was connecting from Nadine's channel. I'm like, "No, I'm a supporter. I've been really connecting with the community. You guys have been great. But for right now, I'm supporting." And she's like, "If you want to be a content creator, put something out right now, put something out tomorrow, and this community would push you." And that was exactly what the community did. I just did a bunch of shorts, and I'm like, maybe it's really time. Maybe it's really time to join the space. There's lots of things that I want to do in the space. And maybe just getting my name out there, getting my foot in, will allow me to eventually curate the space that I want to curate on this platform. So that's just a little bit about me.
Thank you. That was so good. It's like you were just planned for this whole thing. Like you rehearsed overnight, like you just schooled me.
I did not.
I'm joking. I'm
And I.
joking. But it's so good. Guys, if you're joining, thank you so much. Usually I have Red down there to moderate for me, but I think he's got the day off today because it's his
It's
birthday
his birthday.
anyway. So
Nadine moderates.
so
Hey,
Nadine,
Miss
welcome
TikTok.
the people in the house.
Star.
Hi, Miss TikTok girl. Welcome ANI. Welcome Spiral. Welcome everyone who joined after we started. You all know how it is. We like give the guests opportunity to speak without interrupting. So if you join while the guest is speaking and we didn't say hi to you, you'll get a shout out somewhere along the lines, right? Hello. Hi, Missionary Elsie. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Okay, so thank you so much for that. That was like super. Like, I'm sure that everybody's just grabbed a cup of tea and be like, no, this guest is really interested. I have to hear this one. So, before we go into tonight's topic, I know you've already said to us like how you entered the space, but like how is it going for you on YouTube? How is it? How is your channel? Is there anything that any of us here could do to help you? As we mentioned earlier, we're on the way to monetization. So, let us know how is
Yeah.
your channel?
You know what? My channel, to me, I think I'm growing organically. If I do connect to any other person's channel, there's always someone connecting to me. I just think I haven't in quite a while consistently given the time to the channel. I must say, I can monetize if I want. I choose not to because I'm not at full monetization. And that's my personal goal. I don't do things halfway. Usually either fear takes over me and I don't do it at all, or if once I start, I'm going to do it fully. So I would say I'm growing. I would say I appreciate everyone. Blessed, um, God's child, yourself. There's so many people. I've met other people on other communities who have been running my playlist, and that's extremely appreciative on my part. So it is growing. It's just I need to give it more time, and time is such an expensive commodity, which I try to stretch as best as possible. But when I do give it time, if I do a live, I can definitely see the benefit. If I put out more content, I can definitely see the benefit. So for support, I appreciate what everyone is doing. You can connect to me if I produce content that you like. There for the future, there is a different segue that more than likely I might go into, but this is just getting myself out there. This is just letting you know a little bit about me. So if my content is something that you like, when I do my lives, it's content that you like, then go ahead, run the playlist. It's definitely appreciative. It's just that I won't touch that monetization button until I've reached my 4K, which I am almost there.
Wow. First, let me say congratulations. That is so good. And like having that willpower to pass like the 3,000 mark and still not just having that like I applied at full as well.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I did because that's something that I wouldn't want to do twice.
Yeah.
But it is very good also for who work their way up because For some people, it is harder than some.
Yeah.
And for some people, as you've said, you've rightfully said before, it's because you as a person
Yes.
choose to do things a certain kind of way. So we're not discouraging anyone who've applied half
Yeah.
and then apply again. You know, good job. And you even
Of
making it to
course.
that 3,000
Absolutely a
is
big
so
achievement.
hard,
Yep.
you know. So well done on your path, anyone who has done it that way, and even well done again on your path if you
Yeah. Thank
decide
you.
to go the full way. I did it the full way as well, and it was such a relief that I didn't have to go back through, like,
Yes.
those anxiety that you're waiting for the
Yeah, I don't want to get
approval.
comfortable by doing it halfway and then I don't meet it and I'm just stuck halfway, right? So that's just me that I'm not going to do it or I'm
Yeah.
just going to do it all the way.
That's good. That's good. Well done. At least you've got an aim and you know what is your expectations and everything. So keep going. And I must say, guys, I'm waiting for her to connect, to drop her message in the chat. So, because that is the best way. Because if I pin her or anyone put her channel there and I pin it, it will take you to the other person's channel. So you have to do
Okay,
it
let me grab the chat here.
directly.
1 minute.
Okay, I'll just talk to them while you're gone. So, guys, if you ever visit her channel, oh my goodness, it is so professional. Her content is so nice, like so well edited. Oh my god, I love her channel. Even when I'm running her playlist on my TV, like my baby will just sit down and watch her cooking. Like there is a way how she edit it. It's not too long, it's not too short. It's just perfect. And like you look at some channels and you think that like this channel should have more views and more subscribers and stuff. But as she said, she used the keyword there that she wants to grow organically. So, we accept and appreciate that. Classic, welcome. I see you. Your auntie is here supporting full 100. We did say hi, Hedgeways. Welcome. We did say hi to ANI family. We did say hi and big up to Nads in the chat. And I said thank you. Elsie says, I see. Elsie, I see you, says Hedgeway. And heartily. Hadre says hi. Classic says hello, my beautiful Simone, Cares, and everyone in the
Hey,
chat.
Cassie.
Happy Saturday. Sorry about that, guys. That was my daughter just randomly screaming out. Miss TikTok girl saying, Simone, why you let it look like you're right beside Cares? Are you both in the same place? We are, like, our hearts.
Our hearts are in the same twin flames. All right, there. I've sent chat so you can
Okay,
pin
let's check
that.
in it. Okay.
And
I never applied again. I just got the notification of full monetization. Really?
okay,
Oh,
good.
I didn't know that. I thought you had to apply again. That's
Okay,
nice.
okay, nice. Okay, so once you're at 4K, they automatically. Okay, I thought you had to do something different for the AdSense portion.
Okay, I did think so too, but I don't know. Maybe he doesn't take his money out because, like, you have to do some kind. I don't know. Reds, you're gonna have to come up here later and explain that to us because we don't know. Hey, Miss
Hey,
TikTok
Sunny.
girl, boss
Let's
lady,
make. Hey, boss lady.
boss lady, welcome in the building. Boss lady, you missed a little bit, but you can always be on the replay. This is Karis. I know you know her. Bestie, I know you forgive me for I never call anyone name correctly anyway.
It's okay.
So please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. About 3,000. But when you're at 3,000 and you've applied, I thought you had to apply a second time again. You have to explain that to us, bro, because I really did think that you have to like press apply another time, but I guess it's not so. We move on. Nick, welcome in the building. Sister Bless is still here. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We are just asking our guest, guys, a few questions about her channel. and so that you can familiarize yourself with her and see if you want to check her out later. And then we've got a lovely topic for you, right?
Yeah.
So we are well into the live, so we're just gonna keep going. So we spoke about like close to your monetization, guys. You're very welcome to play her playlist. You're very welcome to watch a video because we appreciate that not everybody has the gadgets and the time and all
Yes.
that, because support is hard, and like to support someone, and sometimes we have to support expecting nothing in return, but there
Right.
are people who will always return to you, but not everybody have the same amount of time, so where one person will have more time than the other. Simone, what a way you look
I
professional.
am good, boss lady. How are
Listen.
you? Thank you. I do have a beautiful spirit, Rex. Wow. Write that on your receipt and take one of my name off the list.
Rez, listen, you can't come from our bestie. She's got a comeback for everything, like, you know?
Yes.
So, so yes, as I was saying, guys, we've heard how she got into this space. We've heard about her channel, how she's going. And I was saying to you guys, you are very welcome. Her link is pinned there to go and support my sis. Go and, watch a video for her. And even better, like to run her playlist if you can. I'm just here because cares on me.
That's spiral for you.
Okay, Spiral, that's all right. You're still welcome here. You guys can have it out on our channel when you're ready. Yes. So I heard you, right? And I'm not asking you to spill any receipts or spill any beans or anything, but I actually heard you when you were saying earlier that like there's some kind of branching off, some kind of segueing into
Yes.
something else on your channel. We're not asking for any hints or anything, but is it like within the same niche kind of,
No,
or
it's
is it
actually,
something
I
totally
mean, it's
different?
totally different because right now, I wouldn't say I'm in a niche. As I said, it was just content to get me in the space.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
more, it would be more what you see on the channel now. It would be more lifestyle, right? Because I'm basically vlogging about whatever I'm cooking for dinner, my family life. So it was just to get me on the platform. And that's the
Oh,
quickest content I could put out. But
wow.
honestly, the content that I mostly feed into in YouTube has a lot to do with entrepreneurial skills. And
Oh,
so I'm going to
wow.
build or segue into that because that's always something that's been on my heart. And the Lord has put an idea in it in terms of my target audience. And that's going to be my segue.
Wow. So do you think that is something that like us, like me, or will let me turn it
Absolutely.
around. Let me turn it around. Will you also like be incorporating what you're doing now, like the odd vlog here and there, or the odd cooking video here and there, still on your channel, or it's gonna be totally something else?
I'm going to limit that a lot in terms of, because honestly, I don't know if you know the joke when the wife wanted the things in the house to get fixed to say, hubby, can you fix the tap? It's leaking. And he says, I'm not a plumber. And then when he came home, everything was fixed. And he said, oh, the tap is working now. And she said, yeah, the neighbor fixed anything. So everything. And she was like, he said either
Ah.
bake or something else. And he said, did you bake a cake? I'm not a baker. So I'll do it. I do it so my kids survive. I'm very good at it. I actually did a course. That's another part of my life too, where I did whole restaurant management, everything, chef, everything. So I can do it. I do it very well.
Mm.
But yeah, those videos will be quite limited once I segue. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, because I was thinking like you're open to like discuss anything, right? And let me just say, just stop me like you're going too far or
Sure.
anything. if we should just be open and honest, like for the subscribers that you have now, that like we subscribe, like some people, and I'm speaking for myself, like I literally subscribe to see like even your voiceover videos when you cook. I always rewatch your video. I don't know how many comments I've got on that one when you did that pork, and like I don't know
I,
how
I
you
know a lot of people
compiled
love that. Yeah.
I do not know how you compiled grocery shopping, packing away the groceries, cooking, and then, just put everything in one video. It wasn't even an hour. I was like, how did you do that? So it always intrigued me. Well, it was so well edited. The angle was just so right, and everything was just so perfect. So I come to your channel sometime for your cooking videos. As I said, my daughter enjoys those videos well, and even your voiceovers as well. I love them. So, like for those who have subscribed for those reasons,
Yeah, it would
what's
be
gonna happen
if
to
I
us?
I mean, eventually,
What
if my
about us?
segue grows, I'll do it on its own and still have some type of family life because my children love that too. Like I have neighbors who watch me and who are like family to me, and they look for. They're like, "You don't have any new videos. What's your next recipe? When are you gonna do this?" So that's true. People do love that. People do love the editing that I did on those videos. And maybe that's why I am stuck because I am sometimes a perfectionist. And if I don't get it right, I'm not going to put it out. So I have so much content of that kind of content that's stuck in my phone because I have not given it the time to edit. But yeah, if I do segue, if that is something that's going to take off, I'll probably separate it and do that differently. Yeah. So
Okay. That's nice. There is hope for us. You
yes.
know what? Sister Elsie
So
loves food so much. Look at her comment in the chat.
I'm
Just,
telling you, I
just
know that's probably one of my. Everybody loves the pork, and even my son. My son is like, "You have no recipes. You're cooking all these things. The soup. I want to cook the soup by myself, mom." So even those things that, yeah, I need to fix all of that on the channel in time. But yeah, I didn't say it'll go away. I just said it would have been limited, right? So they won't go away. They'll just be much more limited because I want to put a lot more time in seeing how well the segue will work.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice. And it's good to be open. And we thank you, like that you came over here and you make it known, because a lot of time people ask us like, what is your intention like going forward, especially after
Yeah,
monetization? And now that you're so close to monetization, and I'll use myself as an example. I was thinking in my head that I'm ready for whatever is coming after monetization. But to be honest with you, it takes a different kind of thought process,
yeah. I'm sure it does.
like to think about making money, to check what are you getting ad revenues on, like how
Yeah,
you making your money, how much you're gonna make from a video, how much effort, how long it needs to be. Before that, as you said, we were just doing it, putting it out there to accumulate those
right.
WH, and it was so hard, it required so much effort. But now that you're monetized, like it's a different kind of concentration.
Yeah,
So it's
now you
good.
have to look at it as your business, right? What do
Exactly.
your like two different things? What does your audience want, and what do your sponsors or your advertisers want, right? So now
Exactly.
that you're monetized, you have to have a business plan. So that's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And even if we don't want to think of it that way, it is the
it is.
reality. If you want to make money,
Yeah.
if you're not just doing it for the fun. Welcome, sweet editor Amoy. Welcome, my sweetie. You're so welcome. And she's telling Red's happy birthday again. Thank you so much for answering. Thank you. Thank you so much for answering that question, Bessie. So, it's not all doom and gloom, as you said. It's just that they're going to be limited. They'll still be there. And
Yeah.
I'm sure if we love them so much, then we do the right thing. We share them out. I'm sure if the views and everything are coming in on them, you're not just going to get rid of them. So, we also have a part to play in
Oh
that
yeah,
as
definitely.
well.
Thank you, boss lady.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. So that kind of answer the next question that I had for you already. Like
Mm.
what do you plan on going forward like after monetization? So that's already answered that question. So we'll just leave that one out of it. So we know what you're gonna do going forward. We know that you're close to that monetization. And I must say, your channel just looks so professional. It just looked like one of those channel that needs like, those
Christy, you're hyping me
100K
up now.
stuff.
Hype me up. Hype,
No,
you're hyping me up.
honestly,
That's
I'm
so.
not
Okay,
even
thank
lying.
you.
Anyone in the chat that has been to her channel, confirm that her chat, even your videos, they're so clean. Like, I've never even seen a video with you freezing up or anything like I've, I've not even seen anything without any thumbnails or any. I don't know. Your channel is so tidy. Like it is very tight. It already looks like a monetized channel and it looks like one of those big channels. I must say that.
Thank
It's not
you.
even because you're my bestie or
Speak it into
anything.
being. Thank you.
See, Sister
Oh,
Elsie say
Elsie,
yes, Simone, that's true.
Oh,
On
I have it.
it's not hyping you up
Happy.
or anything. It's true. It's true. Okay, before we go to the topic, because we're not gonna keep you too long. So before we go to the topic, have you got any advice based upon your experiences? Like you said that yes, she does a great job. See, you're hearing it from the professional. That was from Blessed
exactly.
Life.
Thank you,
So
blessed.
and look, even Classic is confirming. Everyone is confirming. I know it's true anyway, so I'm not even gonna stop. But what I was gonna ask you, Bestie, is based upon the time that you have been on here. Obviously, I didn't even check how long you were here. But based upon the time that you've been here, you've been a content creator, you've been making those videos, you've been watching those views and all of that lot that comes with being a content creator. What advice would you have to give to like someone who is still waiting to be monetized or someone who is thinking about like you gave your story at the beginning how Nadine inspired you to start your own channel, like what are the positive advice that you would have to give to someone either starting up or working towards their WH?
I would say don't wait. So for somebody who's thinking about it, I would say don't wait. Like if you go to the details of my channel, I've had a YouTube login. I think since 2009, and that's older than my firstborn. And I was just too hesitant to begin. So I would say don't wait. So for anyone thinking about it, I would say don't wait. I actually started in March. So
Wow.
I actually just started in March of this year. I
Wow.
took it seriously and said, okay, I'll just start putting content out there. I'll just get it done. But I was just consuming. I was just like all over the place consuming. But I've never really been in the what you would you say in or community per se or demographic community. I've always been way outside of the demographic, right?
Yeah.
Supporting. Once I started, it was basically this demographic that pulled me in, right?
Yeah.
But I would say don't wait. Just start. You can start with a shorts. You can start with just going in your backyard. Because that's what I've learned. The silliest, the most simplest of videos have gone viral because somebody just
Yeah.
decided to start. If you're already in the space and you find that you're struggling, throughout my journey since I've started, I know it's hard. I know it's not easy, but once you've started, I would say stay consistent. I would say don't give up. The race will never be for the swift, but those who persevere. So
Amen.
just do it. Just continue. Um, if it's one video a week, if it's one video every 2 weeks until you get to the consistency that you have the time to do, just get it done. Connect to people who are in the basically their business plan on YouTube is to push your channel out there and connect honestly, connect genuinely to those channels because they
Yes.
will genuinely push your channel out there. If you're on this live or you listen later, in the chat now we have persons like Blessed Life Journey. I think I went on, I was connected to, no, she actually saw me on somebody's live, and she went out of her way, connected with me, and said, hey, I do a live, like she would have said every night, I'm inviting you to come to my channel so that you can grow, right? So stay positive. It is very hard. So when you see people on YouTube, other platforms actually creating content, actually putting themselves out there, it's hard. So don't get disheartened. And if you are a believer in Christ, trust God. He will take you through. He will give you the strength that you need every day. Pray about it like you pray about everything else. And he will give you the ideas as well. He will bring the people to you. Don't worry about that. He will bring the people to you, and just stay with it. You will get there when you get there.
Wow. Well, I wish I could just say to you, like, take over.
You got this, bestie. You got it.
You answered that so well. That was profound. Like you put everything together and just give it the way that it is. And that is exactly the way that it is. Let me pause the chat because Jay Brown sent us a message. So that is the right way how you put it out there. And I thank you
Mhm.
so much for just, saying it as it is.
Yeah.
Because like I learned this word and I'm overusing it, but like some people gatekeep, right?
Yes. Yes.
Every single time I say I have to laugh because my kids taught me that. So some people know the truth. And like for example, you mentioned of is it blessed life, isn't it? Because I'm
Yes. Bless
always
life.
saying it, I'm saying it wrong. Okay, so you've mentioned blessed life and the way how she is more like more in advance in the space than we are
Yeah.
because like we're new fairly,
Yes.
and she does this support stream, and if we look into it honestly, she did not have to. And you've said it as well. You
Yeah.
said that she went out of her way and connected with
Connected with
you.
me. Yeah.
You understand? Like you, if you should look at it like how it is, like you'd say, like you're the one looking for the WH, like you should
Yeah.
be the one connecting to
Trying
her.
to find right.
But it comes back to the question that I want to ask you next because you made a mention of something earlier on when you were answering about community. And it comes into this question that I want to ask you now about community. Like, do you believe that this, not the community that we're in, but just being in a community on YouTube is beneficial? Because some people argue that whilst it is beneficial for you to get those WH and people help you and run your playlist and everything, like when it comes to like consumers that we're actually looking for, it sometimes you can become a little bit stagnant if people decide that like there's a new person joining, we're gonna support that person. You've reached where we wanted you to go. You're monetized, so like go into the deep, go swim on your own, and you're thinking like those are your subscribers. Like people are gonna look at it and say, why does she have 2,000 subscribers and 10 views? You know,
Yeah.
but those subscribers have become so busy trying to help somebody else that they won't. And that is one way of looking at it, because there are
Mhm.
some people who continue, as you said, like Bless Life, who still continue to support. We're gonna come to the chat, guys. Let me just allow my guests to answer this question and we come right to the chat. So what are your thoughts on community?
Well, for the community, since I've been here, to me, the community can make or break you. I look at the community as a nest. So I am a little egg in that community when I start. That community nurtures me. That community helps me to grow. That community will support me. But once I've broken out of my shell, that community should allow me to flourish because I am going to fly that nest. I will come back. I will connect if I can. I will connect when I have time. But now I'm going to fly away. I'm going to find my own family, which is my audience based on what my I'm building my platform around, and I'm going to build my own community. So if you see me around and you feel as if I'm no longer connecting to you because I have flown the nest and I feel as if I'm bigger than my britches, then that's up to you. But that community nurtured me. I'll never forget that. I'll never turn my back on the community, and I'll connect again when I can. But now I have to fly and create my own community, right? So the community should allow you to grow there or can allow you to grow there, but they should also be proud and happy for you when you've flown away and started your own community, right? So that's how
Mhm.
I feel about that.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a good way to look at it. Wow. You've got all the answers, girl.
Ah, good girl. Let's say it again for the people in the back. JB, hi. We have paused the
Hi,
chat again, but
JB.
we'll get back to you.
We're gonna come to the chat in a minute, just as soon as Bestie finish answering the question, and I just make a little short comment, and then we come straight to the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So
you're done.
so yeah,
Okay.
definitely. So love the community vibes. Because I mean, a lot of us as consumers, before we even started YouTube, we've been a part of huge communities. You'll probably go into those people's chat and you'll never get a response, but we still stuck there as
Mhm.
consumers. We never said, "Oh my gosh, Simone is at 300,000 subscribers, and I'm putting something in her chat and she never responds." Like she'll probably never see that response, right? So
Mhm.
why? Because Simone is at 3,000 subscribers, she has to pinpoint every single subscriber or supporter. You're there to support, you like her content, and you like what she's doing. So if you are true to her, you'll support, right? Yes, she started in your community, and but she has grown. She's starting her own community. She's having her own little baby supporter. She's growing her own little babies now. So you have to allow her to flourish and you have to be proud of her.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I just love you. I don't know why she's so she's so happy. I think she just loves you the way I'm loving you right now. So, I'm so glad that you answered that way because a lot of people, and then this will also later on when we do the topic, we will like go a little bit into that. But I'll just leave that for there. But I must say that is a very good way of looking at it. Maybe it's okay. That is a very good way of looking at it. And a lot of people don't look at it that way. And a lot of people out there are complaining about, how many times I support that person. I watch their watch list. I help them to get where they are, their playlist, and all of that. So I'm so glad that you've said this in this space because there are a lot of content creators here and and I hope that people can soak things in and see that there is another way that you can look at things as well because we cannot expect everybody to be at the same place at the same time because the
Yeah.
person will become stagnant, you're going to become stagnant, and whoever you're nurturing, they're going to eventually become stagnant because no one is fledging the nest, as you said. No
Yeah.
one is branching out, or no one is like exploring the deep. So
Yeah.
that is a very good way of looking at it. Oh my goodness, you are answering these questions like so let's go to the chat. I'm gonna allow you to like read the chat. I'm gonna mute for a little bit.
Okay, let's see where we were at the
And
chat.
when you get to the bottom of the chat, I'll come back on.
All right, where were we? I think all right, so I think I'll just start here where Hartley was
Okay,
saying,
so
go
sorry,
ahead, tell me where
sweetheart.
we were.
Sorry. We are at Spiral. I can remember Spiral when you were answering the question before this. He was saying that, oh Lordy, I just need to start. We've all been encouraging this
Okay.
Spiral to go start a channel. So tonight is the night for you to give it to him straight and proper. So go back up to Spiral when he was like, oh Lordy, just start.
All right, let's see. Spiral, if I can find you. All right, so I saw Big Boss Lady. So is it after Big Boss Lady where she said she connected? All right, so I'm going down, Spiral.
All right. Keep looking. And when you hear me saying something that you're at, like stop where you are now and I'll come down. And when I'm at where you're at now, you stop me. All right. Classic was saying happy birthday to you, Red Bro. And he was saying something about his auntie to trust no one. So Sparrow was saying that. I'm stuck on Red's list. Might as well make the best of it. And Sister Elsie was saying, yes, Simone, true. And Heartily was saying, I'm listening, nephew. Spiral was saying, Care's cool, cool like a cucumber. And Bless was saying she does a great job. So we go back down to where Spiral now was saying that, oh Lordy, just start. Yes, Spiral, please do start. And then we go down to where JB gave us a comment. Simone and Karis, happy and blessed night to you. Simone, blessed evening, Karis, and blessed evening and night, whatever time.
Okay.
Blessed love to
I know that.
you, each
Okay.
and everyone in the house.
Okay.
Blessed love to everyone. Thank you, JB. I hope you're still here.
Hey JB,
Blessings.
thank you. Blessings to you too, JB. And then Boss Lady was saying amen. Hey, good life support. How are you? Reds is saying, excuse me, just know that not everyone will support you too. Definitely, not everyone will support you, and that's okay. Nick always says something that I genuinely agree with, and I also say the same thing. And I've heard Bestie say it on her channel every Saturday when she comes on. It's genuine support. So if she features someone on her channel and you like their content, connect with them. If you want to connect just to support too, that's also great. But connect if you'd like, connect because you want to more of what they're offering. And if you don't want to, that's also fine too, right? Heartily says, you better preach, girl. Spiral is saying hi to JB. Elsie says, amen and amen. With God, all things are possible. That's correct, Elsie. With God, all things are possible. Heartily says, well said. Fluffy Diva is waving. Good life. What is these little whistles with this little fox? What does it mean? Some of these emojis, I don't know. Sometimes I use that when I'm walking around giving trouble. Good life. Is that what you're doing? Elsie says, JB blessing. So connection. Blessed says, do your best and God will do the rest. I love that. That's so true. And Maktar, hi, I don't know if you're still here. How are you? We are doing absolutely great. Good life giving us some more emojis. And Red says, no gatekeeping. Heartily agrees to no gatekeeping. Thanks again for the emojis, Maktar. And thanks for the hearts and the love. Good life. ANI also giving us hearts and love. And Heartily says, see nephew, we think alike. Yep, no gatekeeping. Blessed with the hearts and hugs to JB. Hugs, bro. Spiral says, open the gates. I know, open the floodgates, right, Spiral? And Heartily says, floodgates open up. Hey, my cousin Tamika. What's going on? Red says, blessed life is amazing. Support, guys. Yes, she is. And Red says, happy blessed birthday to you, Reds from JB. Hope you enjoy your day. Classic J Brown. So J Brown Classic is telling you hi. Blessed says, never be afraid to connect to people genuinely. Some will return, some won't. Focus on the positive. Absolutely agree with that, Blessed. And Classic Blessed is telling you hi. Good life. Who are you stopping in the chat? Good life. Elsie says, so true, blessed. Spiral says, as a supporter, I know it's sometimes hard to have enough time to support everyone fully. And that's true. Good vibes, K. Blessings and love to all watching. So, Good Girl is blessing up everyone. And Spiral says, hi to Good Girl. Classic says, blessed life journey. Happy Saturday. And Good Life says, which country are you? Who are you talking? Are you talking to me, Good Life? Where am I from? Where am I right now? If it's me, I'm in Canada, so you must know Simone is in the UK. Good Girl says, say it again. Yeah, say it again for the people in the back, right? You gotta grow. You are your community should really expect you to grow and grow past them. So if they want to grow as much as you, then everybody has to put in their own time, their own ideas into their own community. But your community should expect that they have nurtured you enough to allow you to fly. Blessed says, true, spread your wings wide and grow. Great advice. Thanks, Blessed. And Red says, eagles don't fly with pigeons, do you? I know, right? Right, right. All eagles are over here, of course. Bravo from Classic. Thank you, Classic. Good life with the emojis. ANI is agreeing, saying true. Elsie is also agreeing, saying so true. And Classic says, I love that, Kiers. Thank you, Classic. And Blessed says, yes, you owe no one nothing. Spread your wings. Absolutely. And Spiral says, eagles may fly, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines. You're not a weasel, Spiral. I know that. I know you're not. And Good Girl is blessing you up, Spiral, telling you hi. What happened to Jimmy? Jimmy left the chat. I don't see any Jimmy. JB says, Elsie, blessed life, heartily. And A nice classic. So good girl, JB blessing up everyone. Classic is laughing at Spiral. And Good Life is here with popcorn. Thanks for the popcorn. Good Life. Elsie says, JB, what's cooking? What's cooking, JB? And oh, hey, oh, how are you? Oh says, late to this party. You're never late. Oh, you're right on time. And Blessed Life Journey says, proud and cheer the person along. Absolutely. You should be proud. When you see people from your community doing well, you should definitely be proud. You should definitely be proud. Good Girl says, blessings, JB. Big up yourself. ANI says, well said. Thank you, ANI. Nothing today, JB. Oh my gosh, JB, nothing today. All right, we'll come over with dinner. I know you don't eat pork, so I won't take pork. I'll find something else. Okay, JB. And Good Life giving us emojis. Thank you, Good Life. Classic is saying true. Thank you for the emojis, JB. Love and hearts. Red says you have to expect this. Yeah, you have to expect, that everyone won't be able to support. I'm thinking that's what you are saying, Reds. Can correct me. Big Boss Lady says, I'm glad too. Blessed says, Reds, bro, facts. And the big boss says, every teacher should want their student to grow. Absolutely, Boss Lady T. Absolutely. Every teacher should want to see that their student that they have nurtured and taught has flourished. And Spiral says, oh, Lordy Simondo, what did you say, bestie, to Spiral? And Big Red says, straight, Big Boss Lady T. ANI says, yes, Spiral. Thanks for the emojis. Everybody's blessing up everybody. Hey, ANI. And everybody's blessing up. And Shahi, Kitchen Vlogs is here. Hey, Shahi. Beautiful smile, Simone, my lovely friend. Mahashallah. And Red Shahayi is blessing you up. Everybody's blessing up everybody in the chat. So I think we're good. No other points for us to look at. And Red says, Cares, you are good at this. I'll hire you as my. Oh, yeah. Sign me up. Sign me up, Red, as your mod. Sign me up. So we're caught up. Everybody just giving love at this time. JB says, it's too hot to go around the stove. I agree, JB. I agree.
Absolutely. It's the weekend anyway, JB. Go have yourself a takeaway. It's all right. It's allowed. Can you imagine? Welcome. Bestie, thank you so much. As my bro already said, like you are pro at this. Like I am so bad at like keeping up with my chat. There were once like making jokes about me, like I'm in the 1900s. And oh my God, they did me so bad. But
So my
my
bestie is just
bestie.
a big YouTuber. Like she has over 100K. So when you have like 100K, there's absolutely no way
Yeah, I'm
that you'll be doing this,
practicing.
right, Sis
I've been
Elsie? You
telling
won't be able
them.
to do this. You won't be able to keep up with your chat because I know Sis Elsie is good at keeping up with her chat. Sis Elsie, when you're at 150K, 200K, you won't be able to do this, guys. So you just got to read the last couple of things and you're good to go. You'll know what's going on.
And you know what's the worst thing, right? I glance over them. You know when you proofread, when you skim read. I skim read most of them. And because I already done, like to stop and actually read them out, it takes up so much time and it always leaves me behind. But
Does.
guys, you are all very welcome here. and you are all very important. My bestie says that we are royalty, like all of us. So, like,
Oh.
I haven't got this one top person. I'm like, hey, hey, hey. Like, the hey, hey, hey is for all of you. We're all royalties. We're all sitting on our own thrones, right? So we wear our own crowns. Some crowns are too heavy for some crowns are too light. Some people need a heavier crown. Whatever the case is, can you imagine? Very welcome. So, Bestie, do you have anything else that you would like to say to us about your channel? Anything that you would like for us to know whilst we are gonna start on this topic that we've already advertised? So we're not clickbaiting. We are actually gonna speak about what we said on our thumbnail. So we're gonna go right into that. But before that, I want you to take a couple of minutes, right?
Mhm.
Did I leave some lip gloss? I was here talking away with lip gloss. I actually use Vaseline,
TMI,
I'm sorry.
bestie.
I'm
TMI.
sorry, guys. Guys, I'm so sorry. You know how it is over here already. Okay, so let me just get professional. Oh my God, I need to practice for this. Guys, remember, I'm still new. I'm not even pro. I'm posing the chat at your aunt's message. So you take a few minutes now before we start on the topic. Guys, you spiral behave yourself down there. So where you want to stay, guys, because the topic is very, very interesting. And as you already hear, like my bestie is so intelligent and she knows what she's talking about. So you want to stay here. You want to, guys, just go read my description and I don't need to say nothing else to you. So, anyway, what I want you to do is take these few seconds or minutes or however long you want. Tell us a bit like what you want us to know about your channel because we're not going to go back on your channel. We're just going to go into the topic. If there's anything that you want from from the community, or if there's anything like you've already said thank you or whatever, is there anyone that you're gonna get back to? Because sometimes you go in your studio, you see some comments, people leave you messages like I'm supporting you or whatever, is some subliminal messages that means I want you to come back basically.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you want to say to us? And also, if you want to encourage anyone to watch your playlist or, just about anything, just round up your channel and let's go straight into the topic.
Okay, if you weren't here at the start, I just spoke a little bit about the reason I got into the space. So, most of what is on my channel now is just to get into the space, to get onto YouTube, to start curating content, to let you know a little bit about me and who I am. So, you'll see a lot of lifestyle stuff on the channel now where I'm either in the kitchen, I'm either doing some activity with my boys, so that's basically what you see now. My lives, sometimes they take a different direction. I have silent lives that pushed my watch hours when I just started. I started this space in March and I am almost at my 4K watch hours. But if it is content that you actually like, if you are actually in the lifestyle space as a consumer or as a content creator, like I talk a lot, so you'll see me talking a lot on my lives or just entertaining or just engaging on my lives. And if it's for you, genuinely connect to me. I am growing. I really love the support and appreciate the support of the community and greater part of the community and family and friends. I do get that support. So if it's content that you really like and you're not annoyed by my voice like me, then I'll say stick and stay. I'll say stick and stay. It will segue eventually into what's really on my heart to do in the entrepreneurial space with women. But for now, I'll still push out my lifestyle. I'll still do my cooking content. I'll still definitely do my family life content. But this is where it's at right now.
I thought you were gonna say, guys, go watch my playlist. I'm joking.
It's up to you. It's up to you. It's there. Once you go to the channel, you'll see the playlists. And as I said, if you love the chatter and the banter, I love to banter. You can go to my lives and you can just run those playlists. If you used to run like Seinfeld, like me every night to go to sleep, then run some Cares Royal and you'll get some banter to go to sleep.
Yes, yes, that's good. Thank you so much for answering that. I do hear and I do know and understand what you're saying, and I hope everyone does as well. Because, you know, people might think that, you're supposed to ask us, like, you're supposed to say it. Like, not everyone. And I had another lady on here as well that said the very same thing. And she was like, I'm not like connect, connect, connect. If you're not interested in my content, don't
Mhm.
connect. You don't even have to sub tonight. Go there. Hi, Village. Welcome. Bless you. Thank you
Hey,
so
Village.
much for joining us, Village. We appreciate you. So, and this lady, she just said that if you're not interested, like you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. I'm not. There's some people who are very anxious for the subs and they really do want the subs and they want you to pin them and they actually want you to say to the people, go sub to this person, go sub to this person. And that's the reason why I'm not like, emphasizing, go sub to her, go sub to her, because that's not what you're about. We heard you. We heard you. You want to grow organically and authentically, and we respect your wishes, and you are getting there. And take this from me, and I know a lot of people in the chat will agree with me when I say, very well done. Your
Thank
channel
you.
is beautiful. It's very clean. It's very, I know I'm new as well, but like, good things when you see it, right?
Thank you, best.
So you're doing so good. You're taking your time to edit those videos, to sync those voice over with those videos, because sometimes we do it and it's a hot mess. Like the audio is saying something totally different from what's going on in the video, but yours are so perfectly synchronized, and your videos are, they're just so clean and they're just so well edited and everything. And let me just take this opportunity to say to you, very well done. Keep up the good work. At least we know whatever you segue into, we know it's going to be quality content. It might
Thank
be
you.
quality over quantity, but we're ready to accept that anytime, because it's no use mass producing and no quality is there. So take your time.
Thank you, bestie.
Sometimes I go there and I don't have anything to watch, but my go-to,
It's coming. It's coming. Okay, it's coming.
that pork video is my go-to. Me and Sister Elsie. Okay, so our mommy's here. God's child is
Hey,
in the
God's
building,
child. Jimmy, you're back.
guys.
God's child brought you back, Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy's here. Jimmy, thank you. Jimmy was on on the beach with me today at the seaside.
Okay.
Um, Bless you, village. So, we're welcoming our sweet mommy. And guys, we are also still advocating for sharing the GoFundMe link for God's Child or Auntie Hannah's story time. It is still there on my community post. I'm going to refresh my posts after this live stream. That is very much well still on. And I must say, let me give it. Last week was such an emotional live stream. Oh, I was such a mess. Oh my goodness. But it was worth it. I'm not embarrassed or anything. The way I was crying on that live. But let me just give a bit of update. If you did not know, um, our sweet God's child, Auntie Hannah story time, is now out of the hospital,
Hey, God.
and
Glory.
she's home. She's home, so we thank God.
We
She's
thank God.
home. She's definitely still on her medication. She has done her first round of chemotherapy. Thank God. She's still functioning. She's in the chat, guys. So,
Oh,
you
awesome.
know, let's give her a big congratulations. Send her up some hearts or something in that chat. Communicate with her there and just let her know, keep going strong. We're
Amen.
still praying and we're here behind you. And that also is one of the advantages of being in a community. Like you get to have somebody. to go through stuff with, for those who are genuine. So that's an advantage of being in a community. So that's you, bestie. Maybe later on we'll, touch a little bit on your channel again. Guys, the link is pinned. Feel free to check her out. She's looking for genuine, authentic, organic subscribers who will like her content or like her as a person. Because sometimes people subscribe to your channel for you. A lot of people say to me, like,
So your
Simone, I
personality
come here
pulls
for
them in.
you.
Yeah, your personality pulls them in. So not necessarily what you do as content, but your personality sometimes is just good enough for them to just sit and listen to you, right?
Yes, and sometimes I think they're just secretly saying that your content is rubbish.
No,
But I love you
absolutely.
as a person, so let me come. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm gonna quickly just rush to the bottom of the chat. So if there's anyone that we haven't welcomed, also if you are here, you're a part of the community. You know how it goes on my live stream. If there's anything that we're missing and we haven't highlighted, guys, let us know. We're it's not a interactive kind of live. We do interact, but it's not solely interactive. It is actually a discussion, and we have to allow each other to speak. And then if we incorporate the chat with all that, then we'll be here till tomorrow morning. We
Bye
don't
bye,
mind that.
God's child. See you soon.
Goodbye, my sweet, sweet, sweet mommy. Go and rest, and we love you so much. Have lots of good food and good water, you know, and just lie down and rest. You're okay. So, if we missed anything, guys, let us know. We're not gonna be going through the whole chat every single time. Let me see what Hartley is saying. Loved being here, crew. I am heading out. Oh,
Oh, good.
much love, guys.
Our Hearty was happy to have you here.
Yes, yes. Is your favorite auntie is off. Edit some content. Oh, she's off to edit some content. Good
Oh,
night, cares. I'm still running your playlist for now. Woohoo!
oh, thank
Yeah, that's
you.
good. Hi and congratulations from Paper and our Piper. And Jimmy saying God's child will always be in my purse. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Thank you guys for the floating hearts. We see them, we acknowledge them, we love them. My members, flexing your stickers. Don't be shy, guys. Join my membership, only 99p. Um, so Hadways is saying, Hey God's child. And I sub. Can you imagine he's saying that I sub to you? Let's go until tomorrow morning. Behave yourself. Angela. Hey, Angela, welcome.
Yeah.
Savis, happy birthday, my sweet. Oh my God,
Oh,
today
Service's
is
birthday
Savis's
too.
birthday.
Hi, Service. Happy birthday.
Guys in the chat, tell Savis happy birthday. Savis, no receipt, please. This is a nice, professional, well rounded guest tonight, please. No receipt about what happened today.
Hey, Camille. One of my other besties is here. Hey, Camille.
Lots of love. Guys, text a happy birthday to Service Kitchen in Service Hot Kitchen in the chat. Happy birthday to Red's Room as well. You guys are twinning, 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 twinning all the way. We love you guys. Two great people, two wonderful people. I love their spirit. No mix up. Oh, no, mix up is not allowed on my chat. But don't say anything about what happened today. Camille, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. And you can join my membership. You can use my dollar sign if you want to. Do all the good stuff, guys. Let's get to this topic. So, our topic tonight um, is talking about women empowerment, right? You hear me, bestie?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So our topic tonight, guys, is talking about woman empowerment. And we want to like narrow it down to like in content creation. I don't guys just forgive all this English and stuff, like these grammar that I'm using. These are so kind of title things. So we want to narrow it down to like because the reason why this topic gravitate towards me so much is because I've got experience. For the couple of months that I have been on here, I realize that you have to like be mentally strong to literally
Yeah.
be in this space, to flourish and to grow. And it's got nothing to do with you. You could be perfect. You could be a very nice person. You don't even have to do anyone
Yeah.
anything to get tear down or
You
pull
mean?
down, discouraged. And Desert Cares look beautiful. She always look
Thank
beautiful.
you.
She looked extra beautiful tonight, but she always looked beautiful.
Yes.
So,
Right.
do you mind introducing our topic to us? Like, not the actual topic, but like, brief us on the topic tonight, and then we go into it. So, take it away. I'll let you give it a start.
Um, so what we wanted to talk a bit about in the space. I mean, when Simone connected, she was like, what she reminded me of, Bestie reminded me of, what generally she would do on Saturdays in this one-on-one and what we would talk about. And then she said, what else? You can throw in a few things that you wanted to talk about. And immediately for me, I wanted to talk about women empowerment in the space. I wanted to talk about motivating women in the space. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because generally overall, I'm very passionate about women succeeding. Absolutely very passionate about women succeeding. And based on what I've seen in the community, women are doing very well. Women are flourishing in the community, but women are also tearing women down in the community. So I don't want to focus today on the tear down. I want to focus today, or we want to focus today on the building up. There are so many channels that I want to touch on, to just show you that how proud personally I am of these women creators and how far I think with their consistency and strength they will go. And it takes us as village, no pun on village who's here in the chat now, but as a village, as a community, I know we have lots of men in the space as well who are supporting us, who are there with us, who are also on our channels, and we absolutely thank you very much. I could call names forever, so I won't right now, but we thank you. But I want us to listen tonight to see and to find ways of what else can you do as a female creator, as a woman who's creating on this platform. What else can you do to support another creator who needs a little bit more help? Um, do you know the time that that person starts their probably live or puts their video out that you can connect or you can engage just to give that additional support? So that's exactly what we want to talk about. We want to generally tell you exactly what women empowerment is and how we can move that into this space of YouTube.
Absolutely. Perfect as usual. That's what we want to talk about. Nothing added, nothing taken away. But guys, let's take a minute and welcome my newest member in the house, guys. Do you see my chat turning green? Woo woo.
Hey,
Welcome to
Angela!
you, Angela. Bestie,
Favor
help me
and
welcome
grace.
Angela to Favor and Grace. Oh my goodness. Guys, you can on iPhones, I realized that you can't just join the membership like that by
No,
just
you
using
can't.
the dollar
Yeah,
sign.
you have to go to actually a laptop, like on
Yes, or you
iPhone.
can
You
use
can.
an Android phone as well. If you're
Oh,
using an
okay.
Android phone.
You can. Okay.
I don't know about Android. I don't secretly have no Android phones. Nobody don't come for me. So, guys, look, Angela has started it off, has set up a lovely trend. It's only 99p, guys. And I know you're thinking, like, what is 99p? It's like, you know, in England, it's pounds, as we all know. So it hasn't even reached a pound, right? So it's still in the pence. If you use dollars, it's even less. It's like 60 something cents. I think it's cents to the dollar, isn't it? So you are free to join my membership. Use your dollar sign, press, and even YouTube guys say that we should like encourage people to join our membership. So
That's what
it's
it keeps us
very important.
engaged, right?
Yes. So it's very important also that we acknowledge our members and be like, so if you're in the chat and you feel ignored or something, you know what to do. I'm joking. Thank you so much, Bestie. Welcome, Angela. Guys, tell Angela welcome in the chat, please.
Welcome, Angela.
Yes, to favor and grace. That's a lot of things for just 99 p's, even though we get it for free from God anyway.
Oh,
Okay, let's get into the topic. Let's get into the topic. So, I would say, I know you already said that you have got something already like in your head that you see and you want to highlight. And that, oh my God, look, she's even sending super chats. You gotta keep us here till morning now, Angela. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do another live stream another time, guys. Explain because I didn't understand this whole threshold thing, but you need to like make a certain amount of money to meet your threshold for the month. So like, I'm gonna do another live stream explaining that. So when someone send you a super chat or a super sticker, we really really have to appreciate and acknowledge them. Right. So Angela, thank you so much. God bless you. May your store basket never ever be empty, right? Thank you guys. Help me in the chat to say thank you to Angela. Thank you so much. So yes, back to the topic. What I was bestie, your bestie is a hot mess. I'm like this every single
okay,
Saturday night.
okay.
Look, even her name is gone green now. She's so
Green, yeah.
special. Look. So, yes, so what we want to talk about, guys, and as Bestie said already, that she's gonna highlight like some channels and some, and I'm so glad also that you have said that we want to speak about empowering. Yes, there is staring down, and we can see it, and we know it's going on, and we've experienced it ourselves, believe it or not,
Yeah.
right? So tonight we are gonna talk about
Enjoy the
lifting
cake,
up.
Reds. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being here as usual.
Thank you so much, bro. Have
Enjoy
a
your
very
birthday.
good night. We appreciate you so so much. Thank you so much and happy birthday again. Keep enjoying it until it's tomorrow. It's still your birthday all throughout tonight, right? We're not saying anything else, right? So I would like to say to the women in this community, and I'm gonna go ahead and share something very personal about my life, but something that I'm comfortable sharing and that I wish to share. I am also like a ladies president at my church, so I do deal with a lot of ladies, and I'm also like secretary in another ladies group that is just in the community. So I do work with ladies, and I would like to say to everyone, we don't have to start calling names because then somebody's gonna feel left out. I can see all of your names here in this chat. As a woman, as a content creator, I personally want to say to you, well done. I want to say to you that you are doing good. You're doing good putting your content out there. You're doing good. I'm so tempted to call names, but I won't. You're doing good showing up on those live streams. I've been on those live streams where I've seen one person watching, two people watching, and you stick and stay. This is Bestie's word that I stole, by the way. And you stick and stay. You stay there. You stuck it out, and you continue talking, and you continue doing your life. And I made a reference the other day about one day I came on my live, and for a couple of minutes it says zero people watching. But I kept talking and I was saying, welcome to my live, and this is what I'm gonna do tonight. Thank you so much, Sis Bless. And um by the time I just turned around like this and I came back, and I think it said 20 something persons watching. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, you know? So me staying there talking to zero people watching. By the way, if you're a content creator, I'm sure you're gonna share this kind of thought with me, that it is the most awkward feeling when you look at that number and you see zero. You see zero people watching. It makes you feel some kind of way, like, I don't even want to say anything. But you have to keep saying it and you have to keep going. And then you have to keep finding what works for you, and then those numbers will come. Let me take this opportunity. Men, we're not stereotyping, but you saw our thumbnail and you should be here rooting for the women as well until your day comes. Let me take this opportunity to say to you, ladies, well done.
Well
In
done.
spite, in spite of what everyone is saying, in spite of what the numbers look like, in spite of the gossip that's going around, or the rumors that you might hear, or whatever somebody might say about you, or even the comments that are not good, or even the trolls, you know, in spite of all of that is happening, in all that noise, you know, we want to post tonight and say to every one of you. And if you're a lady here, accept it. Accept it. Say thank you. Say, I am doing well. Like in your space, say, I'm doing well. I may sometimes on my channel, I only do this one live on a Saturday night. But you know what? I need to do better. I need to like edit my videos a little bit better. I need to put more content out there. I need to be more intentional with my content anyway, not just throw up any old thing or even find a niche. But tonight is the night that I'm going to say, Simone, well done. Well
Yeah.
done for coming out. Well done for showing up, you know? So that is my message to you tonight, ladies. Well done. Don't be afraid to say well done to yourself. Don't be afraid to say, I told you earlier on, bestie, well done with your content. You're doing good.
Thank
There,
you.
there might be things there that you need to improve on or
Of course.
whatever else that there is. But tonight is the night for me to say to you, well done. And the last thing that I'm going to say is, as I said before about sharing, about being ladies president and being like co-president to the ladies communities ladies group, what I want to say as well, something that I do at the start of every meeting is to ask one lady to compliment another lady. And for the past 3 weeks or so, my pastor's wife is doing this topic on friendship, and she continues to do it. And she says, you know what, like, Simone always asks us to compliment each other, but how about complimenting ourselves? And you know what? Strange enough, it was a bit difficult. It was a bit difficult for all of us, like to just look at ourselves and say that, you're so beautiful. You've got the best smile. You're intelligent, or, whatever it is, whatever compliment that you will just so happily and freely give to someone else. Be willing to give it to yourself as a woman. So do that. Speak it in your space. Encourage yourself. Just touch yourself and say, oh, you're so beautiful.
It's true.
Do
That,
it. Do it. Don't be
yeah.
afraid. Because
Yeah.
if you're looking for it from somebody else and you don't know it, somebody might tell you something that is not true. And then you're going to believe what they say. But if you know it within yourself and they say something to you that's not true, if they say to you, like, Simone, you're so ugly, I'm like, no, 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 you can't tell me that.
Mhm.
Like, I already told myself that I'm beautiful. So you're late.
Mhm.
So it's over to you, bestie. Take it away.
I just want to segue in what you said just now when you said, I am so beautiful. I saw a video. It was a very short video. I don't know who maybe she's a pastor, maybe she's a motivational speaker, but she asked this question: who are you? Right? Who are you? So I would love to ask you now. You can put your answers in the chat while I continue to speak. But who are you? That's the first question you have to ask yourself in empowering, in motivating, because you have to start from yourself. You have to be able to motivate your own self. You have to be able to know who you truly are in order to move forward. One person got up and said she's a mother. But if you say that you're a mother, for persons who are mothers, it's not who you are, it's who you are given to. So that's how other people see you, right? So being a mother is absolutely great, but it's not who you are, right? When you'll always be a mother, right? But who are you genuinely? Right? So you have to know to answer that question. So, as Simone said, she could get a negative remark to say, you are not beautiful. But because she knows who she is and she's already called herself, I am beautiful, then nothing can tear that away from who she truly is, right? We serve the great I am. And why do we say I am? Because we know how to recognize our God because He is the great I am. So you have to start saying, who am I? Right? And if you have a channel, immediately you are a YouTube content creator. So you can, every day you can get up and you say, I am a YouTube content creator. I am a creator, right? I am an editor, right? I am great at what I do, right? So you have to speak all those things into yourself, right? Before others will see those things into you, right? You have to grow yourself and then your channel will grow. And Bestie might not want to call names, but I'm not afraid to call names, right? Like a part of me, who I am confident, right? And I have a very big back, very broad. I don't care. Um, but for example, like classic was to me, we've never spoke about this, but to me, I saw her as very shy, right? She was one of the much very supportive persons. She'll always be on a live. But as soon as she started to get consistent, she was there every time I had my break at 12. Classic had a live. She started to get consistent. If it was two persons watching her braid that hair, it was two persons. She came on every single day at 12. And now, when I do get a chance, because sometimes right now I'm so busy, I'm working through my break. If I do get to come on at 12, she's actually at 50, 60 people watching her at one time, right? So that's absolutely amazing. I don't know what she said or how she defined herself to start getting consistent, to break herself out of that shell, but it worked, right? So many other persons are being consistent. You'll get there, right? You'll definitely get there. But start with defining who you are, and it will define, excuse me, what you want to do in this space, how you want to grow your channel, and the people will come, right? So I'll call another name, like A and I. A&I is extremely consistent. I may not get
Yes.
up as early as A&I because the kids are not in school and I take my sleep very seriously and I'm going to sleep late. So I may not always get her when she's early in the morning, but if you're an early bird, A&I is up early, right? If there's one person there, she is engaging, she is talking,
Yes.
is building her channel, right? And absolutely, I give that to her because I have not reached that stage where she is. I would
Mhm.
not consider myself consistent. And I
Mhm.
give that to her, right? So today I'm giving her applause because I do find that she's consistent,
You are
right?
right.
So
Yeah.
absolutely, if you have time to get to her channel, she's extremely consistent. So if you're an early bird, you're probably getting stuff ready for work or something, put her channel on, right? She may not be able to get to the chat because she's also doing her routine chores for the morning, right? But
Yeah.
give her that watch time, right? Because she is there. So just define who you are, define what you want out of this space, and it will work. It will work. I've seen it work, right? As I said before,
Yes.
I joined or actually started to put out content because I was on the journey of my life's channel. And she said, just start, just get something out there and we'll support you. Like you look on the Journey's channel, she is doing a shorts every single day. She's putting that content on. She could be in her bonnet, she could be in her washroom getting ready for her work, and she's putting a shorts out. Guys, that's motivation. That's what you want to see,
Yeah.
right? People putting into their channel, right? So just get it out there. It, as Bestie said, it is heart wrenching. I know that feeling. Like you go on and you're saying, "Hi, welcome, welcome," and there's zero people there on that live. it doesn't matter. And I'm learning slowly but surely that it really doesn't matter, because once you're consistent, the people will come, right?
Indeed. Indeed.
Um, if you have a skill, right? Classic has a skill. I've been in that braiding class so many times, and if I get a daughter now, I'll be so frustrated. I'll be like, "Classic taught me what to do, and I still don't know what to do." But the mere fact that I can go back to a video, because that's what I use YouTube for. I use YouTube as a tool to teach me about things that I don't know, that I want to get better at, right? So I know I can go back to her videos and learn that braid if the daughter does come along, right? But
Soon.
no, bestie,
I'm
don't do
joking.
not do that.
I'm
Um,
joking.
but
I'm not disturbing you, sorry.
right, but definitely just do that, right? For example, like I just met Good Girl recently. I don't remember if I met Good Girl on Misha's channel or Nadine's channel, but I was up with Good Girl very late the other night. Good vibes, guys. When I say Good Girl, I'm Good Vibes. So let me just call her by her right name now. Good Vibes. I was on Good Vibes with her the other night, and then she was telling me how long she's been in the space and how much she has supported in the space. But she has
True.
not stopped her from supporting anyone else. Like it came to a time when maybe only Jimmy and I was on very late with her when we were staying up with her that night. But it's okay, you know. The next day I saw good vibes at maybe three other channels. That didn't stop her because she had three people that night, or two people, or sometimes 15 people. She didn't allow that to stop her. The next day, well, it was already the next day for her because we know she doesn't sleep. But right when it was the next day for me, I saw her at so many other channels that I didn't have the time to
Yes.
stop and probably say hi to. Because that's personally me. If I can't stop to say hello in your on your channel, I'm not gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can't give you undivided attention on your channel, personally, I don't stay. I don't say hi. I like it and I will move on, because I believe if I'm coming on the channel, I'm coming to support and I want to give genuine support. So if I don't have a good 10 minutes, a good 15 minutes to say hi, to see what you're actually talking about, to engage with you for a little bit, honestly, I'm not going to stop, right? So you might
Yeah.
see me elsewhere and you might see me there for maybe 30 minutes and you're live. That's just me. I'm not going to say hi. If I've already started to support someone, I'm already there. And if I do get some more time and you're still live, I'll go there. But I do try to give that genuine support, right? But all I'm trying to say is
Absolutely.
motivation start with you first. You have to know
Yes.
who you truly are. You have
Yes.
to define who you are first. It will define what you want to put out there, because not everything needs to come in this to this space.
Not
Honestly, not
everything.
everything
That's
needs to
it.
come in this
That's
space.
it.
Sometimes we share too much, and when we share
Yes.
too much, some people use it negatively, right? So be
Yes.
careful too of what you really want to share in this space. And again, what you want to share in this space has to start with what how you define yourself and what you want to put out there. And once you can do that, it will grow you as a person. You'll have self growth. You will develop as a person. You'll develop as a woman in the space. Your channel will develop, your channel will grow, and the people will come.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
are so right. You are so right. As you've paused, let me just interject this. When you were saying also that like some people, what might be too much for us, and I'm just saying this as we're saying to empower women, right?
Yeah.
Well said, by the way. I'm literally just injecting it in there. I'm just putting
Go
it,
ahead.
I'm just putting it in with what you said. Because you might think that seeing my family on the wall is too much. And you're thinking, oh, why is she putting, or let's leave that. Let's say my daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter is autistic. Sometimes she's in the background. She may be fussing. She might be a little bit upset or unsettled or whatever it is, right? I choose to have her by
Yeah.
my side. I could have had her upstairs. I could have be like, her brothers could keep her in their room. They could lock the door, try to give her a tablet, TV, whatever it is. I know in my heart that she wants me. It's
Mm-hmm.
the nighttime. This is what
Yeah,
we do at night. I
exactly.
cuddle her, I comfort her. I am very comfortable with her being here. On the other hand, somebody might be out there thinking, like, why is she on YouTube and her baby's crying? Or that baby needs her. Oh, it's a special needs child
Mhm.
after all. She shouldn't be out there, or it's too personal, or whatever. What I'm trying to get at, as Bestie said, whatever you're comfortable sharing, whatever anything that anyone want to say concerning what is happening is what I am consciously comfortable with sharing.
Absolutely.
That's what I'll put out. And that should be it for all of us. It shouldn't be that you're doing something to get the views. Or it shouldn't be like I was on the live and I had a pink shirt on and I had 1,000 views. I'm gonna go put that pink shirt again and come back. Yes, you can work what works for you, but not at the expense of your family or anyone using it against you or anything. As I've said before, whatever I use here, whatever anyone wanna say, want to drag it, want to go share it, want to go remix it, whatever they want to do, I'm
Want to take
fine.
receipts?
I'm fine. Go straight ahead, Go straight ahead. It's okay because I'm comfortable. That's what I'm sharing. And that's the headspace you need to be in any video you're putting out, any live that you're doing, and any shorts that you're sharing in this space
Yeah,
as a woman. So, this will help you to de escalate some things that we cause on our own selves sometimes as women. We're empowering, we're lifting up, we're sharing our experiences with you as a woman that is listening at this point.
yeah.
Also, we shouldn't forget that there's always the privacy feature. It's
Of
on your video, it's on your live. Say you're doing a live, somebody popped up in your life. You didn't want the world to know about that person. Like your fiance might come or your husband or whatever, and they might, maybe give you a little chips on the cheek or something, and you don't want anyone to know. Go and private that video, or you can go to your studios, use
yeah,
video editor,
absolutely.
and
Take
cut
it
it
out.
out. Cut it out. It does not have to be out there. There's this saying like, oh, whatever is on the internet never go away, or that. Now that we're content creators, we can say, oh no, but you can private it though.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one can see it. If I
yeah.
unlist it, you
That's
can't
right.
see it. If I go to video editor and cut it out, you can't see it.
Yeah,
No matter how it always stays on the internet, it's not gonna be there. So that's the other thing. Only share what you are comfortable sharing. Don't go at the expense of your privacy, your happiness, exposing your family if you don't want to. Don't
right.
do all of that. Some of these things that people are using against us, we can put a stop to it? So I just wanted to add that in. I hope I haven't taken anything away
No,
from what you said
that's
so
good.
beautifully.
So that's very good. I
Yeah.
also want to touch on, as part of you having your channel and all about women empowerment. Remember too that one of the things that we all are here for whatever reason, but we do also know that YouTube will bring economic independence. It will bring some financial reward, and absolutely nothing is wrong with that. It is a reward of your time, because there's no one anywhere in this world that can ever pay you or repay you for time, and
That's it.
nothing is wrong with gaining that reward. So that motivation that you need to kickstart, to push forward, to stay consistent, to keep going, is that reward, to know that if I put my time in, it may take me 6 months, it may take me 2 years, it may take me five. There is a financial gain, and each one of us, we have started the channel with one of that, sorry, with that in mind as well. And that is empowerment. That's knowing that you have gained some type of financial or economic independence. And remember too, your channel can create wealth, and it can create generational wealth. You can look at absolutely amazing YouTubers who have spun different business ideas out of their channels and that have created businesses and that they can pass on to their children, and their children can pass that on. So that's also something that you can think about, that can also motivate you to stay in the nitty gritty of it and keep going. And remember that you have a channel, Sis Elsie has a channel, Life with Nadine has a channel, Blessed Journey has a channel. We all have a channel. So if you have done a video, you have done your live and you have the time, support someone else. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm definitely not going to jump on and off because that's not personally what I do. I feel as
Mhm.
if I have to give you some time and I'll stay there. If I'm going to move on, I have a little bit of etiquette and I say, hey, I'm going to move on. That's it for me today, and I'll move on. But just remember that you being some type of support to your sister in this journey is absolutely appreciated. I just want everyone to,
Absolutely.
and I haven't seen anyone put in the chat who they are. So I still need you to answer that question. Who are you? So I need some answers in the chat. Who are you? Who are you?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and answer as well. Welcome, Hamburger Sash. Let's
Hey,
make you
Hamburger.
mods.
Hello.
I already know that you're a content creator. Might be your first time here, so we welcome you. I'm kind of losing my voice. I'm so sorry. So, also welcome to Susan that has joined. Marciano, welcome. We know we're talking about women empowerment, but men, please stick and stay because we want to
We
speak to you
appreciate.
as well. We're gonna touch on you as well, men. So stay. We appreciate you for joining, and I hope we hope the men hasn't run away, right? And as you were saying, bestie, there about us like putting in our channel and also looking, knowing actually, because some people say, oh, it's not, I don't do it for the money, or for
Mhm.
whatever reason
Yeah.
we're doing it. Like we know there is something to gain from
Yeah.
it. That's the point, right? Now, this other point that I want to touch on as well is we are not going on tearing down, but we know that there is tearing down that goes on.
Yeah.
But to everything, like how they would say, to every action, there is a reaction,
Yes.
right? So if we consider and if we practice, because not all of us, I get told like several times like, oh, people even make fun of me, like, you're always saying my darling, you're everybody's darling, you're always saying I love you and all of that. I don't feel no type of way. It's all right. It's who I am, right? And you asked earlier, who are you? I think that I'm a lover. I love on people. I love people. I don't care if you don't want to love me back. I don't care if you don't love me. It is okay. I love you. I love people. And I might be the only person in this live stream that loves people because people don't really love people. But I'm happy to say that I genuinely love people. And even people who are nasty towards me, or even
Yeah.
people who tears me down for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Like, I've experienced things where people try to tear me down for nothing, for trying
Yeah.
to do good. I've been misinterpreted. People like take me for the wrong way. And some people are not used to people being genuine or being kind or being nice. And as soon as they see it projecting from someone, the first word that comes to the tip of their tongue is fake. She's fake. She's pretending. She is a pretender. But like we said before, if you're like me and you know that you're not fake, you're not a pretending, you're a people person, you're a lover, continue being a lover. Like it doesn't matter what if hate wanna come, the love will neutralize it at some point anyway. It will only force its way through, but it won't, overpower and overcome because love always wins. And that's why I'm a lover. I'm a lover because I'm a winner. So that's me. That's who I am, right?
Amazing, amazing. I like that. I like that.
Yes.
So basically, as you're saying, whatever people might think, you are a lover. So you know what I always say? What people say about me, what people think about me is absolutely none of my business. what we have to try to do as part of empowering yourself and motivating yourself is redefining what people may think, what people might say, and turn that into your success. So you are a lover of people. I think people come to your channel because of that. I think people come to your channel because of the lovelies, because of your smile, because of your poise, because of your tone. People come to your channel for that. So if you decide to change that, you have changed who you are, you have changed the direction of your channel, you have absolutely changed everything, and the genuine support that you get, you will lose it, right?
Yeah.
So who's calling your name, Classic? I love calling your name. It's a beautiful name, right? So yeah, what people think, what people say of you is none of your business.
None of my
Yeah,
business.
redefine what people may think or people may say and turn it into success, right?
That's it.
Some answers in the chat. I believe Classic
Yeah.
earlier said, I'm a content creator. Elsie's not just Elsie saying, I'm just a humble servant of God doing his work. He
Wow.
loves people and food. And in the future, she wants to encourage young people and single people to be have genuine and very happy. Absolutely amazing, amazing, Elsie. Right. So you have to redefine negativity and turn it into your success. So if you go somewhere in the space and somebody's saying, oh my gosh, that fake person is here again, right? So personally, I usually ignore persons like that because you
Absolutely.
don't want the conflict. You're on somebody else's channel. You want to be respectful to the host,
That's it.
but when I get to my channel, I'm going to probably have a topic. I'm going to redefine that same negative on my channel to say, guys, let's talk about what you feel is genuine versus fake. We could talk about food. What do you think about food with GMO? What do you think about organic? Do you think we're really getting organic? I have now changed what you've called me a fake. I've used that as a topic on my channel as something else. I've redefined that on my channel. I've brought people in to talk about a topic that they probably were thinking about before. I needed that platform, needed that space to talk about it. And I'm now getting the views. And you're stuck on somebody else's channel saying that I'm fake. Were you successful? Absolutely.
No. No.
Absolutely not, right? So
No.
redefine that negativity, redefine what somebody else may think or may say about you, and turn it into your success. So that's what I say to that. Camille is saying, I love to share what I have with others, especially food. I enjoy feeding people. Absolutely. And that's definitely Camille, right? So, exactly, blessed. Silence is golden. And I've told my children this too. What somebody says about you, what somebody thinks about you is absolutely none of your business.
None
And
of your
yeah,
business.
and being silent is the best thing you can do because that person, there's no way for them to combat that. Absolutely no way for them to combat silence, right? And you never go down to the level of a fool. You absolutely never do that, right?
Wow. I love that one, Messi. You
Yeah.
never. Well, I'm not gonna. The Bible says to the poor people
I
fools.
know you won't, but I'm here to say it for you, right? That's why you have besties, right?
Yeah.
I'll be that voice, right?
Yes.
So,
Oh,
you
I'll
know,
not use. I'll not say fools. But you are so right. You are so right. And
yeah.
the other day, I did this quick pop up live. Like it, I looked on it. It was just 12 minutes, I think.
Okay.
And I was saying on that, like, I was just saying, guys, I'm just here to like share some positivity, like give you guys a smile. And I thought nothing of it. I thought I was just going on there. First off, I didn't even expect the live to go so short because it was just like my brother be like, sis, I'm going to go look on a job that I need to do. Like, come, you're in the house and everything. Just come with me. And I said, okay, I'll go. And I was going with him, and he's like, "Go live, go on your channel, like
Nice.
show them the road and stuff." And I went live, but we reached to the place and everything so quickly, and I had to end the live. But just before I ended the live, I started saying like, "Guys, I'm just here to like." share some positivity, like give you guys a smile, or just to let you know that whatever is going on, to stay positive. And someone actually put in a chat, like, this is what I needed today.
Look at that.
You
Look at that.
see?
Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. Season says, don't complain and don't explain. Exactly, Season. You don't need to explain
Exactly.
to anyone. Humble Girl says, I am humble, as my name says. I love to cook and love nature. But going back to your point, Bestie, your positive nature, you would be surprised how many people are coming on platforms like these just to hear positive reinforcement, some type of motivation, somebody smile, because they're probably living in an environment or a part of a situation where they don't even see a smile, or they have so much stress that they can't even smile on their own, but just seeing someone else's smile is good enough for them, right? So you being a lover of people, you want to make your light shine on every single person. That's definitely something to be proud of. That's definitely something to ignore the noise. Absolutely, being a lover of people, that's the way the world should be going. But unfortunately, we are not. So with you in the space doing that, the people will definitely come.
Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Honestly, I am just trying to honestly, and this is coming from my heart, right? I'm very serious about this. I want people to be happy. Like, sadness is so bad. Like,
Yeah,
it will make you act out of character. It will make you start being mean. It will make you start being nasty to people. It just brings that kind of aura that no one wants, So I know it's not gonna be possible, because we live
yeah.
in a sad
Everything
world.
counts, right?
We
Everything.
live, yes. But, as you said, if you can make someone's day, and I'm not going off the topic or anything, even this morning, right? When we went to the seaside, the day was so, like gloomy. It was raining a bit, it was dark, and there was some people there, and the ladies and we were just cracking jokes and laughing. And someone literally walked up to us and say, like, what are you guys so happy about then? And, I was I was like to her, we are happy to be alive. because
That's right.
imagine, it's summer all week. They said that, oh, you're having a heat wave, and the beach was so packed, and everybody went out and, like, planned their trips and everything. And when you went to the beach, it started raining. But we were just still laughing, because I was like, let us have faith. The sun's gonna come out later. We just probably came too early. And then we were saying to this lady, even though, and then she started laughing, So it can be like that. So
Yeah, yeah, of course.
We can encounter negativity. And a lot of us on here, as women, as content creator, especially those that I think are vulnerable, like myself, because I laugh or I smile or I say my lovely or darling to people, it does not mean that I'm stupid or I'm a walkover or a
Yeah,
pushover. I can stand up for
yeah.
myself,
But
you
is it
know.
in this space?
Yes.
Is it?
But
Yeah,
as you said, certain levels you don't go down to, because
right.
progress is going up. You don't
Exactly.
go down, and that's what we want. And I think that ladies, even men as well, we should take away from this tonight that if we're progressing, if we're moving forward, we're going up. We're going forward and onward. We're not going back. We're not looking back to when we were in somebody else's life and somebody said something, or somebody comment something last week, or somebody made a comment 3 weeks ago and you didn't see it, and it's so bad. Just delete it, move on. Seek support if you want it. Pray if that's what you do. Or if you are like me, I'm a bestie, and you just like, you're not worth our time, and we're here for the positives. If you're negative, you ain't got our attention. That's it. However you can do it, guys, do it. Do it for you as a woman.
Definitely. Let's get some of the responses. I know, good girl, you're not going to your bed. So tell her classic. Where is she going? She's really not going to her bed.
If
So
I
she will.
see her in those bushes.
I know. So she was saying something about her bed, but we're not going to look at that. So, but she's not answering any question. But in essence, she's just saying, she's doing it for the love, and if the money comes, that's great. Absolutely. Um,
Absolutely, yeah.
so she and Classic have their banter. Elsie telling humble girl hi. Good vibe says Simone and Kiers. Me don't like y'all, but we love you too. But me love y'all. We love you, girl.
We love you more.
No, Nadine is saying me can't act. Me have to get up in my feelings. Nadine, we know you get up in your feelings. We're all human, but we know you also ignore for sure. We know you also. Hey Juba, thanks for joining. Thanks for
Be
showing
your best self, Nadine.
grace.
Be
Yeah,
your best self. There is
yeah,
a better version of being up in your
absolutely.
feelings. Somewhere down there,
Absolutely.
Nadine. Bring
Yeah.
it out and put it on the forefront.
Yeah. Thanks for still being here, Jimmy. I'd rather go up because I never. Okay, Jimmy, you never go down. Yeah, we don't want to go. Yeah,
That's
we
it,
don't want to be.
Jimmy.
We don't want to be down below where they are, Jimmy. Um, and Jimmy saying, "Okay, it's Uncle Jimmy." Okay, we know that which Uncle Jimmy is he's talking about. Okay, and Classic is saying, "Preach, pastor and evangelist." And thanks for being here, Juba. We really appreciate the support of our
Thank you,
men in this
Juba.
community. We absolutely appreciate you because, definitely what you're doing as well in the community will definitely support and encourage and motivate us as well in the space because
Yes,
we cannot do it without each other and definitely
absolutely.
do it better with each other, right? So we do appreciate the men, but we just really, really, really today wanted to love on us in this space, love on all the women who are doing absolutely great. When you go over to Life with Nadine's channel, I didn't know that she couldn't sew because she's being led by her blind husband. She wants to make my wedding dress, but if her husband is not there, who is blind, then she absolutely cannot sew. So for her to be taking directions from her blind husband, I think that is a skill that I've never seen anywhere else. And I absolutely applaud her because she does a good job
A very good
with
job.
getting those instructions. So it's always good to see sometimes the banter that both of them have, you know. Nadine has definitely since when she started by texting me to say, curious, have you watched my last video? She has grown so much in
So much.
space. Seeing
Wow.
her nights coming out with that scary teddy bear saying, subscribe, subscribe. I mean, to having over 3,000 subscribers, to being
Wow.
monetized, so definitely we see where hard work will take us. Sis Elsie never comes on her channel without a smile. She reads
Wow.
every single chat. She never ever leaves that live without telling you what God can do for you, how God
Mm-hmm.
can change your life, how you should hang in there. I'm still a little bit up in my feelings that she is calling down the snow over here, but I found a little bit of space, just a little bit, to forgive her for calling down the snow. Um, so it's really good to see. You go over to Misha's channel, and definitely you'll get some good vibes. You'll see her
Yes.
playing the music. You can't tell her that YouTube is going to shut down that live. She's gonna play that music until YouTube shuts it down, and
And
she's
then
going
she'll
to have,
start
yeah,
again.
and she'll start again. Right? So that's not perseverance. I don't know what else is, right? And as
Yes.
I said again, I use YouTube for a lot of education reasons. And remember, too, that motivating in the space, motivating yourself, you have to educate yourself, right? You have to
Yes.
know how to power your channel.
Yes.
There are many persons, maybe to the broader community, that will teach us stuff on how to do it. But if
Yeah.
you don't know something, I see Blessed doing it a lot on her posts now, giving us a little bit of blurbs of how to do things or what's YouTube perspective on certain things. But in order for you to grow as well, you must know how YouTube is powered. You must know
Yes.
how to go to your studio. You must know how to
Mm-hmm.
edit. You may not be able to probably edit from the studio, but there are lots of other editing software that you can that has free versions. For example, CapCut that you can
Mm-hmm.
learn to use, that you can try to use. There are videos that teach you. If there is one particular content creator that explains it as best as possible that you're comfortable with, then stick to that one. Because when you go all over the place, you get confused. Somebody tells you
Confused.
differently,
Yeah.
somebody gives you too much information, somebody gives you too little information. But as you grow, guys, for you to break out of your community, for you to bring people to your channel, you must be able to start using tools, getting other tools in order now to grow your content, to make your content a little bit more manageable for different audiences, to keep people coming back. So you also have to remember to educate yourself. You cannot grow without educating yourself. You cannot grow without doing some reading, some watching if watching is best for you, some
Mhm.
audiobooks if that's best for you. You have to know how to power your channel. You have to know how you're going to earn from your channel because as we said before, a part of this motivation is also the financial gain at the end. So now you need to learn about tools of how to power your channel, how YouTube works, and what you need to grow as well. All right. So that's very important as well in motivating and to growing your channel and growing on the platform.
Absolutely. You are so right. Did you want to get a drink or anything? It's
Oh,
not
I'm good for now.
formal. You can
Water.
go if you
I need
want.
here
Have
too. Let me just
Yeah,
grab it.
go get your water. Yeah. So also, guys, let me take this opportunity, as Bestie said, to I know we're not calling names, but I just want to use this for reference or as an example, right? And we love you men, all of you. You are actually good men that come on these live streams and support us. Men also have to understand that they help some women, they need that man to just be there, be present, and be respectful. If it's just to say good evening. And I am not calling names at all, but I am gonna say, because everyone can say it's true and everyone can witness to this. I've never been on a live stream and Jay Brown enters the chat and not greet the woman or the host, or he is a very kind
Very
person when it
respectful. Very
comes,
respectful. I agree.
very respectful when it comes to being in the comments. And we're not leaving out our Jimmy or our Glenn or our Juba darling, or we are not leaving out no one, or Marciano. You guys are very respectful. But as I said, that or the other names that I haven't called, but even Reds, like I can't leave Reds out any of at all, because he helped me so much on this bit. Like, he helped me so much to gain my confidence on this thing. Honestly, when I wasn't able to navigate the chat, the guests, the live, whatever it is, he was there holding it down for me. So everyone has got their place, and all the men in the community, I'm yet to meet one that is disrespectful.
Yes.
What I am saying is, men, there are some ladies, and some people may say, oh, you don't need validation from anyone or anything like that. It is good to come up as a man, be in somebody's chat, be respectful. Not everybody's gonna make us those pretty roses and things that Jay Brown does for us. And we're not asking everyone to do it. But being here, like being on my live stream, trolls are turning up and stuff. And I know in my head that they're down there, or somebody was trolling me on my live today. And like Jimmy just answered them once. I
That's
think the
right.
guy,
For
I
you,
think the
Jimmy.
guy just said sorry afterwards, because he just made a rude comment and then Jimmy just came right back at him with a comeback. So And likewise, Reds and the others, everyone else. I've been on here as well on my live where somebody was being rude and, Marciano stepped in and all that because we all have our ways. So, men, we're talking about empowering women. You've got a role to play as a man. You might not be their partner, but we're sharing this space. And it's almost like we're a sort of family. Not relative family, not blood family, but we're YT family. You know, you're here with us. Men instinctively, like when it comes to protection, when it comes to looking out for women, so we applaud you. Continue doing that. If you go on a live stream, somebody is there and you can say a kind word to make their day, go ahead and do it. And I must say, for the men that I've met in this community, you are doing very well. Continue to empower the women that are here. Continue to do what you can do. We're not asking much of you. We know you're not our husbands, but, thank you. Thank you very much, all of you. Over to you again, my love. Or if there's
Yeah,
anything in the
that's
chat.
definitely amazing. We appreciate the support. There are lots of support that we get from the men that we appreciate. You'll see them. You'll see the genuine ones. They'll always come up. They'll always be there. We are here. We are, as you said, we're sharing the space. We appreciate everything you do. A lot of you have experience, whether as a supporter or as a content creator, and you have definitely helped many of us along the way, and we do appreciate that. We do appreciate the connect. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So we really, really appreciate everything that you do. um there's banter in the chat. We're ignoring good vibes because we're gonna call her name. She's here. We know either she's lying down in that wet bed because apparently it is wet. We know that she is here. We appreciate that, Jimmy, that you stepped in.
Thank
Very
you.
often too, Reds will do it too. Reds will be on channel, and
Absolutely.
he'll definitely, without being asked, do,
Without being asked.
yeah, he'll do what a mod does, and he'll definitely jump in. He'll definitely either give a warning. I've seen Nick Travel do it as well on channel.
Yes.
Definitely say, hey, warning, or you'll definitely see them hide a comment or hide that person. And
Yes.
that's definitely, definitely appreciated because we do get that support. You'll see Juba, you'll see JB
Yes.
showing in those hearts and those loves, and we really appreciate it. As soon as somebody goes live, or if they have a live, they'll support. So that does not go unnoticed. That's something
Yes.
that motivates us to know that even though we are sharing this space, there is no kind of animosity, there is no conflict, and we are welcomed in the space. Because I can tell you this, it's sometimes you'll find that as women, we, because we don't want the conflict, we don't want the negativity, we'll promote or we'll push the men because we feel safer in that space, and we don't feel as safe in our community of women. But if we can take that same support that the men give us and that we sometimes give to them because we feel more safe in that space, if we could just give it to a space on the women's team, that you feel that love, that you feel that support, and it will definitely get back to you. And could be that same person supporting you back, or the universe will definitely bless you. God will definitely bless you to give you that support somewhere else, right? So
Absolutely.
go where they feel safe. People stay where they feel safe. People go where they feel appreciated, and people stay where they feel appreciated. So if you come with that same mindset, if you project that mindset, if you project that always, then you will definitely get it back. And as Bestie says, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? So definitely all of that blends in to how definitely you will definitely grow in the space as well. Hey, to you, Princess. Can you imagine? Welcome,
Absolutely.
welcome, welcome.
Yes. Welcome to Princess. Yes, I am home from the beach and thank you so much for blessing my channel today to Princess. I appreciate you. May your store basket never ever run dry. There was too much going on at that beach today. I don't even remember what I said to you. But thank you so much. And it's well appreciated. And for the person that's sending those beautiful floating hearts, thank you so much. And I know, like, as I said, everybody supports in their own way. I know, like, for Jimmy, if you see Jimmy in your chat, when he comes in, you are gonna see some floating hearts and stuff. So everybody does it in their own way. Like Jua just sent us some beautiful flowers, you know. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And you know, to all the other men, it's not like we are mentioning name or these people are outstanding and spectacular or anything like that. And that's something that we have to accept and admit as well. Because there might be people even here as a woman tonight, and you might be our friends or our besties or you know whatever, we might be close to you and we might not call your name. Be confident in yourself enough to know that Kara's, Simone, they know me, they love me, they appreciate me. Like they don't have to call my name for me to feel like validated. I don't have to, they don't have to say, oh hey Kay. She said we shouldn't call her name, so let's call her name.
Let's call it.
We don't have to say, like, we don't have to say, oh, Kay, welcome. You're such a good supporter. Yes, we give you your flowers. But if
Mhm.
tonight we didn't say that and we say it at some other time, or we say it when we're in the chat with you or on another live stream, don't walk away from this and say, like, she called everybody's name. Why didn't she call mine? Don't
Mhm.
feel less than yourself because of that. And everything is going right back to what we start with. You know, empower yourself. See it in you before anyone else can see it. You have to see it first. Know who you are first. Don't allow anyone to dictate your mood, to dictate, don't allow somebody to come here like what we're doing now and just say something and our whole persona change. We start being getting so, you know, miserable or angry or sad or whatever. As Nadine said, we are humans and there are some things that some people have
Sometimes we'll be up in our feelings.
to, yeah. And there are some things that we have to unlearn, and there are some things that we have to teach ourselves, and there are some trainings that we have to do as a woman. We're sitting here tonight, not asking you to be perfect, not asking you to come here smiling all the time, doesn't matter what's going on. Like me, because you might not be the person, you might have to wear your frown on your face because you're just that type of person. But whatever part of you that you're projecting, make it the better or the best part of you. Don't project that little way that's gonna go away in a minute and you're gonna come back. And, you know, it's almost looking like that kind of two face, you know? Have you ever seen this kind of theater thing with it's a very famous kind of painting with one black, one white, one kind of sad, one happy. It's like half and half. You also, that's how you will look in the eyes of others. If today you're up, tomorrow you're down, today you're happy, tomorrow you're sad. Be consistent, just like how we're being consistent with our contents. But would you want to be consistent in being like grumpy and miserable and all that? You know, project your better self.
Exactly.
Start from there, you know? Over to you again if you've
So
got
I just
anything
want
you
to
want to add.
acknowledge Sunshine. What's up,
Hey,
girl?
beautiful.
Sunshine says, well, it's too late to say that. For the record, I already validated myself. Thank you all. Yeah,
Wow.
you definitely have to validate yourself, give yourself flowers now. So definitely that will, your aura will project that because you have already given that to yourself, right? I want to touch a little bit more on, the support that you actually get on your channel. Use the different tools on your channel, go to your community, post things. So as Bestie says, you may not always be able to acknowledge everyone all the time when they come to a live or come to maybe to watch your videos. But every now and then, do a community post just to tell your subscribers that you appreciate them. Because remember, you have to be in the mindset to manifest that you're growing, that you will grow, and set a goal. Where do you want to see yourself? Is your goal within a year, 2 years to be at 100K, 150 or 250? And you have to remember, the ones that started with you will be with you at 100K for the most part. But they
Yes.
also want to know that you appreciate that they were actually there.
There, yes.
So put community posts, because you may not always get to probably like the comments on an individual videos until you get around to those videos. I know I'm probably poor at that. So try to put community posts out to say, thank you for everyone who joined my live today. It was much appreciated. Go to your analytics, see who is watching and commenting most on your videos. Push them out in your community posts and show them, if it's Juba, if it's Kay, if it's Nadine, if it's Elsie, if it's Betty. Like, put up a community post, highlight them, and let
Yes.
them feel loved on. Let them know that whatever they're doing is appreciated. I've been on like very huge content creators platform, and if they give me a like, I appreciate it, because they don't have to come back and read my comments. They have maybe over 50K or 100K or 300K, and if I get a like for a comment that I made, out of how many comments they get on that one video that maybe 20,000 persons have watched, I feel appreciated as a supporter, right? So just use the tools that you have. Go in your studio, look who's leaving a lot of comments or who's actually watching. Like, your studio will give you those analytics. Push out a community post to
Yes.
them, right? If you had like a huge following on your live that day, you can let your community know, so people can know that you're being watched. And those who had left before because they thought that nothing new was happening on your channel, they may just be scrolling and consuming, and your posts pop up. There's so many times that people's posts have just pop up, and I'm like, oh yes, I haven't been to this channel in a while, and I've gone back because I really haven't been. There's so many people that we're connected with. There's absolutely no way in the world you're going to be able to remember everyone all the time. But sometimes a
Absolutely.
community post pops up to me, and I'm like, oh, I haven't really been over to Simone in a while. Let me see what she has new. Let me see what's there. So put out community posts, look in your analytics, see who's watching, who's commenting. If you had a record number on your live that day and you got 15,000 views, and you can put out and say, thank you, besties. We had a record number on the live today. Catch me again next week at 3 p.m., or catch me tomorrow at 3 p.m. And then people will know, oh, you actually start coming live every day, or oh, you actually start coming live Mondays and Tuesdays or Thursdays and Fridays. So push out your community posts. You might think you're not getting a thumbs up, um, people aren't seeing it or people aren't reading it, but people are seeing it. So just use it, and the more you use it, the more YouTube will push you out. Who's having
Absolutely.
who's
Okay,
having
behave yourself.
okay?
I thought she said that she was sleeping. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I've never seen somebody sleep type the way she does. Can you imagine? Thank you so much for still being here. And let me take this opportunity as well to say, well done. Well done to
Yeah.
you. I've seen those lives.
Yes.
I've seen the other morning I was on her live and I scrolled down, and there was one person there watching her. And I started watching her before I comment, and I stayed there a little bit. And there were two of us there now. And then I liked, and then I typed like the stream in the live as well, and somebody else like. And you know what? She was there doing her thing, doing
Awesome.
it the way that she does it, and she kept the live on. You
Awesome.
know, that is good. That
It
is very
is.
good. She didn't used to come live, but now she's popping up here and there. She's
Yeah.
doing 2 or 3 lives a week. That is absolutely amazing because she's putting those watch hours in.
Amazing.
Sometimes the people don't want to comment. It is so horrible. You can have six or so people watching you, and they
And they're
sit
not.
there
Yeah.
watching you. They do not like and they don't comment.
Yeah.
You are gonna eventually get to this point where you're gonna stop begging people like, please like the live.
Yeah.
Actually, guys, do like this live stream. We can do a bit better for the likes of this live stream, honestly. But you are and it's not that you get puffed up or you get too big or anything, but you just get to that point where you understand that if somebody likes it, they will indicate. And if there is somebody out there who feels satisfied in trolling you or sitting there watching you or silently torturing you in the background because it makes them feel good, all right, let them sit there and feel good. It starts from you. You
Yeah.
already feel good. Um, as Nadine always say that, like, and other people as well on their channels, some people do not block the trolls or run them off or tell them off or anything. I remember, I think you were there on that live stream and she was outside and somebody used something so racially motivated that it actually get me upset.
I know. I
Like,
think I probably came off that live.
I was so upset and I've never been
Yeah.
angry or upset like that because I didn't understand what Nadine was doing, but
Yeah.
she does
She
what
had
she
feelings.
do.
Yeah.
It
That's
is her. I can't go
her.
there, and
Yeah.
I had to come back to my senses and say, "This is not your channel, Simone. You
Yeah.
might not tolerate racial comments on your channel. Nadine have a different way how she do.
Mhm. Yeah.
Maybe she want to like show them some love. People do
Right.
things out of
It worked for
hate."
her. And it
And
worked
it
for
worked for her,
Yeah.
because that person came back to her channel a couple of
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
you know? But some things I have zero tolerance for, and that is one of them.
Yeah.
I can love you, but you really have to be respectful. Don't come here with any discrimination or racially motivated
Definitely not.
things.
Yeah.
And quickly before I hand back to you, Bestie, guys, I hope we're not boring you. We're not going to be much longer, but I believe in myself that this is valuable information that we're passing out. We're not just idling, we're taking, our time to explain to other people because not everybody is in a certain headspace. Not everybody is in that sort of manifestation kind of headspace. Not everybody is in that positive kind of headspace. And we just want to share a bit of what we know. We're no experts, but we just want to share and we want to encourage and we want to empower. The other thing that I wanted to say as well, Bestie, is that instead of looking at things negative sometimes, how about if we look at it from a different angle? It's like what you were saying about community earlier on when we were talking about your channel. So you don't have to, because sometimes we look into it and be like, how many times I've been to Simone's live? I've never ever seen her on my channel. You know
Hmm.
how many times I commented on Simone's comment? And you know, people have this thing of saying that, like, she ignored my comment. Like, she heart everyone's comment and she left mine and didn't heart it. Sometimes I'm going through my comments. I'm like, why is this single comment here? You might
I've missed
accidentally skip
it. It has
it.
happened. So, yeah.
It might be YouTube shuffling the comments. Did you know
Yes.
that your comments can be shuffled?
Yes. I
It's
agree.
a it might be. Sometimes YouTube puts and they come in with this floating thing now where the last comment floats. And sometimes they put comments that are more relevant to your video more up
Uh,
so others can they
yes.
promote it more because that those are the sort of comments that they want. You don't have to take it that because somebody didn't reply, somebody didn't heart you. Don't look at the negative first. Look, as a woman, as a person, even a man, even men on here, see it another way. Even because some people are like, oh, you're always coming with this positive, positive, because not everybody can accept positivity, and we
Yeah.
understand because it's just like who you are.
Yes.
But see it a different way first before you think that someone has blocked you or unsubscribed from you or hide you from their channel or not answer your comments or ignored you or not liked or heart you. Before you think, try and figure out other ways. you know don't let the first thoughts in a situation be a negative one. And let me just say before I hand back over to you, Bestie, that guys, I know it's a lot of information and we might need to cut and do a part two or something. But if you find yourself in the space where whatever happened, the first thing that comes is rage, or it makes you feel bad, or you have to always go back to yourself and be like, well, I just a mistake, or well, oh my God, you know what? I had planned to do this whole interview with you in part one. I totally forgot because you commented on one of my chat that
I
you've
know
never
that.
heard
I
me
know.
talk part one before. So like you don't have to let me talk in patois for for my bestie because she never I want you to see me and know that I can even talk patois more than you, more than everybody here. so so you don't have to be like, um this person not like me or this person not answer me, or you don't have to. If the first thing that comes to you, this is why I don't do it on here. I'm gonna eventually go back to default. I'm gonna go back to English. you, you don't have to be like the first, and then when you find out, you're gonna be like, oh Lord, I just saw me stay. Lord, me never see it, or no, me never look on it that way there, no. Or me never know, but it over now, it gone. Go the right way first. First, look at it the positive way before you start thinking that, oh, humble girl Sash, she never ever come on my live stream. Every time she have a live stream, I'm always there. I should never come back on my channel. Or, what if she's watching you from the bushes? You
Yes.
know how many times I've checked people out and been in the bushes and see what they're about before I even surfaced,
Yeah.
you know? So I just wanted to add that. The whole Patwa thing fails. I'll do it another day. I'm not in the headspace
Before
for
I
it.
continue, let's see if we're missing anything in the chat. I think Season had said talented. And I was agreeing with someone. Vibes is saying something about beef. I'm thinking she's gonna cook beef for Sunday dinner, and we're all invited. So
Yes.
pass over that. Classic says, "Thank you so much, Kiers. I learned something new. God bless you. God bless you too, Classic,
God
as you
bless
teach.
you.
And if we can teach you today, that's amazing. Hi, Mary. If you're still here, Mary's here. Secret. We thank you for being here. Thank you for still
Thank
being
you,
here.
Mary.
Good life. Thank you also for still being here. We appreciate you. Can you imagine? She's saying thank you very much, Simone. Yes, I
Yes,
definitely
it is.
put in the work. Can you imagine? And
Well
that's what
done.
we need, the confidence. And if you have the confidence to be on this platform, you can make it. You
You
will
will.
definitely make it because it takes
Absolutely.
sit down with no one, with one person, with three persons, with 10,000 person, with 1,000, with three. So it definitely takes confidence. So when you see someone in front of their live, whether they have one, none, or 1,000, it
Yeah.
takes confidence at every single stage. So we appreciate you. We see you, and your work
Yes.
pay off. Can you imagine? Camille
Yes.
says, "Oh no, not at all."
Bless
Goodbye.
you, Camille.
I am who I am. We know, girl. You are who you are. Season says you guys are high vibrational. Wow. Thank you, Season. Thank you so
Right
much.
back at
Let's do it,
you.
Season. Hajways, we appreciate the love and the hearts.
Thank you so much,
The
as
person who should
always.
be sleeping, otherwise called Good Vibes, says Miss Simone and Miss Cares, please drink water. Okay, let's drink water.
And mind our business, right? Okay,
Drink
guys.
water.
No, I don't need
But we're not
water.
minding our business today, but we're drinking water.
I
We're
have
minding
drank.
everybody's business today. Classic says,
Yes,
I'm learning. We appreciate you. Talk truth. We appreciate you. Thank
yes.
you so much, Season. We thank you.
Thank
But
you,
just
guys.
stretching on a bit from before I do that, Bestie had said something too about support, and she was talking about a few people. But I also want to say another reason why you should really, really show that love to your supporters. Remember, people are joining us from so many different parts of the world. Vibes keeps saying I should be in bed. Simone should be in bed. But sometimes you see Vibes with what's or 11 o'clock is like way past early morning for them, and they're here, right?
Yes,
They're
yes.
genuinely here giving support. Jimmy as well is in on that side of the
Yes.
world. They're
Yeah.
here. I
Thank you,
think there's a
Jimmy.
gentleman who is in Finland. I see him sometimes on Reds
Shimmy Dardian,
or Blue.
yeah.
Okay, right? And he's in Finland. That's another zone, right? So
Yes,
that's
yes. They're
another
even way ahead
reason.
more than us.
Exactly. That's another reason why you should show that love, because that's time away from their personal family time and any
Mm-hmm.
other thing that they could be doing, the sleep that they could be getting, because we know we should be getting enough sleep. But that's another reason. People are supporting us from so many seasons. Is telling us UK time right now, 12:44 a.m. Like seriously,
Yes, I'm in the UK, my lover. Yeah, you're right.
like that is so appreciative. So that's
Thank you,
another
Susan.
major
Bless you.
why you should really let your supporters know how much you appreciate them, because they didn't have to be here, and especially the time difference, they definitely didn't have to be here. But I wanted to touch
Absolutely.
more on what Bestie was saying about positivity. We're not always positive. Let's be real. We are
Absolutely.
not always positive. Positive people don't always come to our channel. Positive
Yes.
people won't always come to our channel. So,
Yes.
what do you do? I mean, you don't have to answer, but you have to ask yourself, what am I doing to basically stay positive? What am I doing? Rez, you cannot be back. And if you're back, where's our
Go
cake?
and enjoy your
Go
birthday,
and enjoy
bro.
your birthday. But we
We're
appreciate
giving you the night off.
I
Go
know.
on.
We appreciate
Go, go,
you.
go, go. We're chasing
Yeah.
you away. Go enjoy your birthday, bro.
But ask yourselves, like, what am I doing to stay positive? Like, are you doing daily affirmations? I have touched
Mm-hmm.
a bit about this on on a live recently. Like, are you doing gratitude, or like, are you writing stuff down? Are you saying stuff? Do you pray? Like, what are you doing to stay positive? Because being in this space, it can get you down. You
It
can get
can.
overwhelmed.
Wow.
You get
Yes.
you get tired. What are you doing? I remember when Bestie was giving it her all, and she's like, no, this is the time I have to get monetized. I made mention to her, are you making a plan for your channel? Like, do you have goals? Like, are you writing it down? Do you have daily goals? Like, do I want to go live twice a week, once a week? Are you doing that? Like, if you're
Yes.
someone who has now made that plan to say, I will stay consistent, you have to set goals, right? You cannot go through anything that you want to achieve in life without goals. And it doesn't have to be large goals, it can be small goals. Like, my goal for this week is to put out one long form content, right? Or do at least one live this week. Could be small goals. But what I'm really saying is you have to find ways to actually stay positive. Those ways will help you to steer away from the negativity, to ignore the people that come to your channel with negativity, to
Yes.
ignore people who you think in the community are genuine, but they are definitely not for you and are trolling you.
Exactly.
And it will help you to quickly identify those people and stay away from those people. Of course, you'll see them because you are genuinely supporting other persons, but you have to find different ways in how you keep positive, because if you don't find those ways, you'll get burnt out. We've seen lots of huge YouTubers, like, you've gone back to their channel and you'll see a year ago they haven't posted anything. Some of them have segued into businesses and all that stuff, but some of them are literally burnt out.
Burnt out. Yep.
Literally burnt out, right, guys? So if
Yeah.
your channel is at a stage where you think you've grown enough, you've got the watch hours, you've already monetized, and you've gone somewhere else, and someone is saying to you, I've connected to you. That's fine. Don't feel obligated to reconnect, guys. That's my personal opinion. And I think it's very valuable to anyone who's monetized, who's reached a certain small goal in their monetization journey and their channel journey. that if you've reached that small goal and you're going to just support, and three people pick you out of that live just to support you so you can reconnect, you can reconnect. However, you don't have to feel obligated to reconnect. If they want to take back their subs, guys, don't worry about it. They may take away
Mm-hmm.
2 subs, 10 more may come tomorrow or next week, right? If
Exactly.
you are in a rolling circle just to reconnect, you won't set goals for your channel, right? Your channel
Exactly.
won't grow. So you can't be in this, keep being that same season of connecting, right? So you have
Yes.
to set goals. You have to find ways to stay positive. If it means that you're going to get up each day, some people have their devotion, and that's good enough for them to have their devotion to keep in that positive mindset. Other
Mm-hmm.
persons may have different ways. You can go in front of the mirror, you can do little post-its on your closet, on your door, on your mirror. I am going to be a winner today. Today's going to be a great day. I'm going to be productive today. I'm going to put out a video today. I'm going to do 30 minutes of live today. So you have to also set goals. If you have a regular 9 to 5 job, you have goals in that job. So why don't you set it personally and then in turn set it for your channel? Because it will definitely be helpful. So all we're saying is negativity will come. Nobody absolutely will always be positive or get up on the positive note. We have different stresses in our life, we have different
Mm-hmm.
personal stuff going on. But if you find ways to stay positive, continue to be positive, you have to figure those out. Rez is saying we don't tolerate disrespect. Absolutely not. We don't tolerate disrespect.
Absolutely
You
not.
know,
Yeah.
you
Be
can't
kind,
control it,
guys.
but it's your channel and you know what you can tolerate. As Bestie says, what you have zero tolerance for. And even if you have one person watching you guys and that person is disrespectful, not because you need watch time, you don't need to take it.
Exactly.
You don't need
Yeah.
to take it.
You don't have
You
to.
can block them. You can definitely time them out. You can block them. One more person will come along. This is a platform with
Absolutely.
millions and billions if you stretch it across the continent of people. So if that one person watching you starts to get disrespectful, you don't have to take it. You
You
definitely
don't have to. You don't have to. And don't ever depend on one person for your growth, for your support, your watch time, your watch hour, you like, or it's never ever one person.
Mhm.
And it will never, or it can never ever be the same three or two persons. It's unhealthy to think that way. As Bessie is saying,
Yeah,
think in the mindset that thousands more will come,
yeah,
hundreds more will come. Appreciate, never
yeah,
underestimate the power of appreciating the people around you, like how we were bigging up Reds and talking about him, and he wasn't even here, you
yeah.
know? But I was just throwing shades at him. I'm joking.
Disney said there must always be a balance. We can't be happy at the time, but we can try. Everything is energy. That's right. Love the life.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's that
Absolutely.
we're gonna speak about balance.
Mhm.
As you said, balance, there's something that keeps popping in and out of my head all night. All right. And I want you to tell me if you agree with me on this. There are some people who like being poured into. There are people who like thrive and grow off like other people pouring positivity into them. But those same persons, they either they are so stingy. I'm so trying to not say anything that will offend anybody
Okay.
or to make anybody think that I'm like direct. Sometimes you're not talking nothing about nobody, and people just pick it up and think that you're talking about them.
Yeah.
So there are, for example, some people like you pouring into them, but they can't, like, they find it difficult pouring back into someone else. I'm not saying, as I said before, you don't have to be happy and hey Mary every single day. You don't
Mhm.
have to come out and be the sunshine, smiley, smiley. You don't have to, like, if you come to my channel, and even if I'm not having a big smile, you can hear, like, happiness projecting out of me. You do not have to be, you can be silent if you want, you can smile, or you can be you, be your own self.
Yeah.
But as we're speaking about empowering women, like you'd always say to me, like, you didn't know that when you explained that thing to me, when I didn't know anything, and you were there showing me, like, Bestie, this is how you do restream. And I know some part of you must be saying, like, look at my bestie. Like, I was
Of
like,
course.
you were
Oh,
always saying, Bestie, try the restream. I was like, oh, me no know how to do it. And then you showed me how to do it. And then I just mastered it. I just did it on my own.
yeah.
But, you know, like you pouring that into me, I've passed it on to other people. And you might not know or might not notice that when you said to me about making that calendar, you said, like, Bestie, if you make up in your mind, if it's even one time for the week, you are going to go live. And from that time, I started going live on a Saturday. I
Oh,
could
wow.
I could meet hell or high waters. I'm here every Saturday. You know how tired I
Amazing.
am right now? You know how tired I went to the beach today
Yeah, you
and
should be.
I am
Yeah.
going to church tomorrow. But I'm not doing it to get burnt out or anything. It is the one thing that I do. There's a part of me that is saying, girl, you need to do more on this channel. Like,
Mm.
this is a monetized channel. Like, you need to do better. like people are starting to have a go at me now for this. But there is another little thing inside of me saying, Simone, you have kept this live split screen going from the time that you started it. Reds is here as a witness. You know how many times when I started this thing, it froze. It I've locked myself out of the stream. They when they're saying that she's coming back, guys. She will be. I was watching them on my other phone, and I was like, I don't know how to come back. So you know, it's just sometimes you'll come here before I start my stream, my daughter will be so settled and I will think that, oh, yes, I've cooked, I've tidied up, I've like give my daughter her milk, I sat down with her a little bit, and we're cool. Everything's gonna go fine. When I take this camera out, when I take this tripod out, she just start acting funny, you
Mm.
know? But I carried on. I pressed a lot of it might not be in the eyes of the public as
Right.
other things might overshadow it because I might just come on positive and people might think that, oh, Simone hasn't got any problems. She just come here and laugh. It's like I was on with one person, I think it was TK Natural Vibes with TK. And he was on his channel the day after saying, oh my God, Simone had to restart that live about 3 times. And she was like, guys, I'm
It was
coming
still
back.
positive. Yeah.
Like, she was so calm. Like, guys, I'm so sorry. I started the live. I didn't copy the link and send it or anything like that. I've had my fair shares of struggles. That's what I'm saying. But I kept it going. And that was from that one thing that you said to me, that
Yeah.
have that one thing that you're doing. Make up in your mind that you're doing that. So sometimes we might be here talking for the whole night and you're like, oh, I forget some things that they say. Take something.
Yeah.
Never you invest your time like this, sit down for hours listening to other people talk and get nothing from it. Never ever do that. Always take something. Welcome, Pat's Kitchen. We appreciate you. Okay, behave
We
yourself down
have
there.
Very in the chat. Hi, Very.
Hi,
So
very
agreeing with
welcome.
something, saying you ate. So thank you. I don't know. Very. Is this eight? What's this? I see people doing that. Is that what you say you ate? Bestie, you have like teenage. You have a teenager. You need to ask. You need to be with it. What's going
They
on?
they tell me off. They'll be like, "Mommy, it's okay. You don't need to know that." They say if parents do it, it's not cool
It's not cool
anymore.
anymore. Hey, Pat, thank you for being here, Pat. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Pat. We appreciate you. Very good supporter she is.
Yes.
Um, Let me just end this off and I'll hand back over to you guys. What I am trying to say, Susan was just down there laughing at me because I am trying to cut it and nice it up and don't make nobody feel bad because I don't want to be leaving any wounds here when I'm gone tonight, right? So I'm not gonna like just throw it out there like that. But what I'm trying to say is learn to pour back. Learn to tell somebody thanks. Learn to say that I appreciate you. Learn to tell somebody that they're doing well. You know, don't just sit down all the time taking all the praises, like just wanting someone and be like, "Oh, did you see this that I do? Or did you see this growth? Or did you see this video? Or did you see my editing skills? Or did you see the shirt that I'm wearing?" And you're looking to me to say, "Oh, Simone, that's a lovely shirt. I like it." You know, "Oh, did you see my hair?" And you're like, "Oh, wow, I like your hair." Or maybe somebody else is not me and they'll say, "Oh, yeah, I've seen it." And they're not going to compliment it or anything. They're like, they just answer you. You know, if you are that person who like feeds on that, well, let's not use that word, is a bit too strong, but if you're that person who feels a bit motivated by someone complimenting you, think about somebody else or how they're feeling or how they might take something, or even your friends or the people around you or even your family, your husband, your children. Say to them that you appreciate them, your friends, in this YT space. Like I was just saying to my bestie that, like, I tell you that she always encourages me. She compliments me. She helped me. She pushed me to get monetized. She's like, Bestie, go do those restreams. You know, I can in turn come back here and just let you know how I enjoy your channel, how I admire your channel, how nice your channel is. Let me try and fix mine up that it can, go up to a little standard that it can look like a proper monetized channel, your lovely titles, everything. So that's what I want to say, guys. Feel free to compliment each other, empower one another. Over to you, my love.
Yes, just the same thing, just the same thing, continue to support where you can support, build up yourself, build your channel, grow your own audience. You do have the community, but if you've, say, given, persons in the community, even mods, so you're saying, oh, I didn't see any mods coming to my channel and I had a live, that's okay. I know Best is saying that some persons want to be poured in but learn to also pour on others. But let you look at it this way. Sometimes you just have to meet and leave people where they're at. Not every person is a giver. Some people are just genuinely receivers. They may not necessarily know how to give. Some may be willing to learn that, and they will learn it along the way. But what if they don't? You just have to leave them where they are at, and it may not necessarily mean the best for them, because they will probably be stuck in a stage that if there is no one else left to give, then what will they do next? They now have to learn how to give themselves instead of just receiving, and then that will allow them to push themselves out a bit more, and then they will grow. So sometimes you have to leave people or meet them where they're at and then leave them behind. And if they don't evolve, then they're going to stay where they're at, because everything constant is change, right? You're gone now. Goodbye.
Exactly.
Sure, you sure, you sure. Thank
Good
you. We
night, my
appreciate.
sweetheart. We
Thank
appreciate you
you.
so much and
Thank
we
you.
love
Thank you.
you.
We
Good
thank
night,
you.
KK, sweetie. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Go get some rest.
Get some rest. So yeah, so definitely, everyone initially or probably always will not necessarily be a giver, and you have to leave some people where you have met them. And if they don't learn to evolve, um well, they don't want us to use certain D words, but the D word will come up, basically not
What's the
physically,
deal? What's
but
the D word?
unalive. If you don't
Oh,
evolve, you won't grow. Let's just say it won't grow. Then if you don't evolve, you won't grow. So look at
yeah.
look at history. If look at the animals that they say evolved. So if you don't evolve, your species will be unalived, right? So you have to learn how to do that. And if you leave them behind, they have only, if they want to survive, they'll figure out how to grow. And that may just mean they now have to be on the end where they have to start giving in order to start growing or getting back again.
Absolutely, you are right. I agree with you. I agree with you. And also in mentioning that, I was like actually referring to like close-knit people, like
Okay.
people who, are, but
Yeah.
as you've said, as you've stated it, I love talking to you because like you show, I love that because that's who I am as well. I like to see a other side of things, and you've just showed me a other
Yeah.
side of what I was saying, and I love that. Hajways, thank you so
Bless
much,
you.
Miss Sweetie.
Have a good
There
night.
is always the replay. We always love having people here. It doesn't matter what duration you can stay, and we even appreciate you more for the long time that you've been here because I've seen you since you come. So go and get some rest. It's 1 a.m. We're wrapping up anyway, and
Yeah.
there's always the replay. Jimmy, it's late. If you have to go to bed, please don't feel too compelled that you have to stay. There's always the replay, guys. There's always the replay. I did a live yesterday. It was a couple of seconds anyway, but it was 2 views when I finished, and it's up to 50 views now.
Look at that.
So people
Yeah.
think that people don't go back to live streams, but they do
Yeah.
sometimes. So,
I
so
get
we
it.
appreciate. We appreciate. So, Bestie, I think it's on good rounds now that we
Yeah.
sort of kind of wrap
Sure.
up what we're saying, and like just like throw out some appreciation to people and to the ladies, and also to let people know that if your name hasn't been called, or because somebody hasn't verbally vocalized that they appreciate you, it doesn't mean that they don't appreciate you. Can be that like it's just you just slip their mind at that time, or it can be that they just support you in some different kind of way, as you were saying before. So if you could just
Yeah.
take this opportunity to just throw out some appreciation to the ladies that are here in the chat and everything, and we can round this thing up. I'll be looking
Everyone,
for
I just
someone
want
to
to tell
read.
you thank you. First of all, I want to tell my bestie thank you so much for having me. I think, or I should say, I'm very proud of you. You
Thank you.
initially said that, you've been doing it for quite a few months. You didn't want to get to a stage where you're not gonna, do what you wanted to do on the channel. You want to get monetized. That was a major goal for you, and you stuck with it and you did it. So I'm very proud that you did. I'm very proud that you have this live every Saturday where you are highlighting content creators, no matter how small they are. But I just want to encourage you that I know that the content creation is basically what you're doing now. But feel free, anyone else in the space who is probably in a bigger situation, that I mean, I know you've had larger YouTubers here too, but grow it how you want to grow it. That's up to you. But I do appreciate that you are highlighting the community, people in the wider community, but you are actually highlighting the content creators, and I know people have appreciated that. So continue to do what you do, continue to grow your channel. I know each time you ask, most of your guests this, what is your niche? And, you probably haven't really stuck to your niche, but maybe this is your niche. How about that? How about
A lot
highlight
of people have said
content
that to me,
creators? Could be your niche. But we don't want to get stuck on what is your niche. Not everybody has to have a niche, and that's what I want to say to
Exactly.
everyone as well. Not everyone has to have a niche, and that's absolutely okay. Everyone here in the space, we've already told the men thank you, but tonight we really wanted to highlight the women, to empower us in the space, to motivate us, to figure out how do we motivate ourselves, how do we support each other, how do we grow together. And so, I know most of you by names. There's so many of you that came to the chat, but I've called names. Bestie doesn't like to call names on the program, but I've called names, and
No,
it's
it's
been
okay. You can go
positive.
ahead. It's not
It
on
has
the
been
program. It's
positive,
personally.
but I might not see everyone, remember everyone that came tonight. but I just appreciate everyone. If you never connected to me and you connected me to tonight, I'll definitely get back around to it and I'll reconnect. If you don't feel obligated to connect, if you're not already connected to me, that's okay as well. But we appreciate that you were actually here. I've always said you'll get a lot of information at once, but take away what you want to take away from it, because for one, you won't remember everything. Everything will not be for you. And so take away what you can from it, run with what you can. And I just want to remind you again, you are the person responsible for growing your channel, not anyone else. You might have started in a community. We're encouraging you to build your own community, but we're also encouraging you to still reconnect to where you started and give support where you can, when you can. But nothing is wrong in growing and flourishing on your own. It's gonna be scary. It's a risk that you take, but I always think of my channel as my business. And if it's my business, I want my business to grow, because at the end, there is a reward. And in this case, it doesn't have to always be financial. We know YouTube is financial. A lot of us started it because there is a residual gain to it, and that's absolutely great. But look at how many persons you have as who you can genuinely say, oh, you know what? I can probably message Reds on Instagram or whatever you use, or email. I can message Simone using her email and she'll let me know, how do I do a split live? Suppose I really want to go live, but I'm not really having a good day, or I feel so nervous, I haven't gone live in a while, or I'm now at my required subs and I want to go live, and I saw Simone, I connected to her and she does split live, and maybe I want to probably bring on my aunt or my cousin or my sister, because I would probably feel more comfortable just having a conversation. Remember, guys, like whatever you see here, nobody has the copyright for it. None of us has the copyright. You see jerk pork on my channel, everybody can do a jerk pork video. It doesn't really matter. You can use a space for education, you can use a space for fun, you can use the space for as a business plan. Use the space how you want it. I don't have the copyright for jerk pork. Simone does not have the copyright for doing a split live. Reds does not have the copyright for mix up. Like, guys, do what you are comfortable in doing. And if it has been done before, it can be done again, and it can be done a different way. And you can redefine it and make it successful in your own way. We don't have the copyright for anything. There are so many people doing here on YouTube, but when Classic comes live at 12, she still gets her audience. So don't shy away from it. Oh my gosh, the only thing I know is sewing. So Nadine sews, but I didn't even know I was only on on Simply Michelle's channel because of stories. And then one day I saw her live and that she sews. Suppose she was supposed to hide away that she sews. Maybe somebody's in her area that she could get clients from for sewing or something. But then I know that she sews, right? And I saw Betty when I came into the space. Betty was doing restreams. I didn't know. I didn't really go to a live for Betty separately on her Betty's Corner channel to know that she also sews. So nobody has the copyright for anything here. So if you see tin mackerel 10 times on a channel and you want to come in your kitchen and make the tin mackerel because you put green peas in your tin mackerel, I want to see it because I've never had it with green peas before. So I'm just saying, motivate yourself, grow, educate yourself, find tools to help you. If you don't know to use the tools, YouTube has a lot of videos. If there's somebody on YouTube out in the community that you've connected with and you feel comfortable asking them, if you don't see an email on their channel or an Instagram or a Facebook, some way to connect to them, you can maybe find a way to say on their chat if they see it, or maybe go on a video. There's a content creator all the way in Africa. She came on one of my videos asking if she could get my email address. She wants to connect with me. She feels like I offer a safe space to tell her how to check her watch hours, right? So you never know, right? So just don't believe that you can't do something that somebody else is doing and you want to try. Just what I'm saying, if you haven't started, start today. If you're in the space and you feel like you're not going anywhere, stick with it, Be consistent, find ways to keep you positive, pray about it, ask God to help you, reach out, connect with others, and let's grow together. That's it from me. You're on mute, Betsy, I think.
I wasted all of that good absolutely. About 10 absolutely. About 10 absolutely. Absolutely. You are so right. Season just made me laugh so much because Season just said that, yes, Season doesn't own the copyright to jerk pork.
Exactly, exactly. 1 minute, exactly. Stop it.
That's all right. That's all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Season. You're going to bed. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Camille said, Camille, are you a content creator?
Not yet. Not yet. She's coming to the space, guys. So all that nice green seasoning that you see me using on that jerk pork, that's Camille.
Oh, was
So let's
Camille, you're
encourage
already
her to come to
viral and you
the
don't
space.
even know.
Let's encourage her to come to the space. Let's encourage her, guys. She'll be here soon enough.
Yes, absolutely. Sis
Amen. Amen.
Bless.
Camille. Amen. I love that. Love that. So you'll start today.
Yes, you're already, guys, connect to Camille. You're all blue. You're all
Yes, please give
mods.
her a sub, guys, if you can. Camille Rudder, please give her a sub to encourage her to come to the space. She has lots to offer, guys. You'll be blown away by what she does in the kitchen.
And you as well, Camille, feel free to check anyone out if you want to. You've heard
Definitely.
some names highlighted here tonight. Like everyone in my chat are good people. Like the good people find it over here. Like I don't really have, there are sometimes the stray trolls or something, but they're not even that bad, you know. Thanks for sharing,
Looking
Night
for
Show,
that space.
ladies. Respect for all the encouragement. Encourage yourselves, ladies. Encourage yourselves, all
If you
each
love
and every one of you. You guys, you are beautiful. You are encouraged. Guys, if you want more of this, like join my membership. Like hint, hint, that's what my membership is about, encouraging my members. But as we were saying, let us round it up. I also want to say in closing that I appreciate a lot of people like give back or pour back. A lot of people, I love on them, I encourage them, and a lot of people also return that sort of that sort of vibe to me, and I appreciate it. And I know some people like to talk about the negativity. I do experience negativity very
Mhm.
badly on here, but we leave that aside. I want to say to everyone, like even Bestie, like the very first day, guys, and it's good to be positive. The very first day I met her, she was like, "Hey, my bestie." And I'm like, "Girl,
I
you
know.
just called the one person in the world that is gonna stick to you like glue, your bestie. Oh, you don't know what you're getting yourself into." But she has not gotten tired of me yet. She still answers when I call her
Never.
bestie. And she also just calls me bestie back. So that's even better. But it's good. I bet you were just saying it, isn't it?
I know
Like
I was because we didn't even connect that much, right?
exactly.
So yeah, but it felt right. I don't know. Sometimes things you say things and it just feels right, and that just felt right.
Absolutely.
You haven't said anything
Absolutely.
different from day one. It was just it.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've never questioned it. And
Yeah,
it's not like we be calling each other or talking to each other.
yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I don't even see my bestie for
Yeah.
weeks. I'll be on other people's life asking them, like, Nadine, have you seen my
Have you seen?
bestie over here? But you know what? If you turn up 3 or 4 weeks later and I see you again, it's
It's just like
bestie.
just like nothing changed.
So sometimes, guys, we can build those sort of relationship that we yearn for, we look for. Don't be afraid to try. And my bestie said it. Oh, Nadine is saying, Camille, I connected to you. Thank you so much, Nadine. God bless you. Nadine is a very good
Thank you,
lady,
Nadine.
Camille.
Thank you, Season. We appreciate you for being here. Hey, Martin. Thank
Hi,
you.
Martin.
Here.
Welcome. Guys, so thank you so much. I appreciate you. My bestie appreciate you.
Never.
Like, this was one of the best every week. I say the same thing, but
That's
honest.
okay. And every week it probably is.
But honest, it keeps getting better. I
Yeah,
didn't even
good.
have any freeze, any glitch, no nothing. Like everything went so
Well,
smooth.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much all for being here. Those who have left, those who will rewatch, those
Yeah.
who will replay. I must say, I'm not saying that I get a lot of view, I get thousands of view or anything, but I do get a lot of support on my channel.
Yes, that's good.
Maybe it's because
We
look
shall
in the
not
chat.
comment.
Look
Yeah.
in the
We
chat.
shall not look. We shall not look at that person.
I knew she wasn't going anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You and I need therapy from YouTube. I'm telling you from supporting. Like sometimes this bliss have to be like, someone go to your bed. I don't want to see you in this live stream. Behave yourself down there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Moral of the story is support one another. Keep supporting. You might be doing it already. Take something. If you've missed anything, go back. If it's even a little part, go watch. Because we said we gave out a lot of information tonight, and a lot of information can be overwhelming for some people.
Yeah.
And if it's even one thing, you heard me mention, Bestie was telling me a lot of stuff. She was telling me, I don't understand about this planet or anything. I'm a kind of go with the flow kind of a person. I'm a type of like, come on the live stream like 2 minutes before, like, thinking, looking back on my thumbnail to see what we're going to talk about. I'm not saying that it's good. She've asked me to structure this thing or even have this one too. And I took this one positive thing from what she said, even though I didn't understand all that structure that she was talking about, you know.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
can.
it's still something to go back
Yeah.
to, you know. So take something, and I've said it earlier already. Don't
I know next week a free paper burn right up
exactly.
fast.
Exactly. Don't be here for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, because my average durations are questionable. But, you know, don't be here for any period of time and not take anything away. Take something away tonight. Try and be your better self. Project the better part of you for the most time. You don't have to be happy all the time. Frown if you have to frown. Whatever gets you through whatever you're doing, go ahead and do it. Whatever makes you happy, go ahead and do it. We appreciate all of you. We love all of you. Be kind, be nice. Hi, Evangelist. Evangelist, did I greet you? Oh my God, I forgot that all was here. Ah, my sweetie, I
Oh,
heard
thank you.
Bestie welcome you.
It's probably the background here. She's not. Maybe you were busy today. I know you used to be a bit chatty, but maybe
Yes.
you're a bit busy. But we love you all. Thank you for still being here. Hi, God's glory, evangelist. Appreciate you.
Oh, you had to run, but you're back. Thank you. We appreciate you so much. Evangelist, thank you so much. If you were in the bushes or you had to run like oh and come back, we appreciate you. Look at this one. Say she's gonna take away cares. You taking away the wrong person. There's an artwork behind her that you can take away. She's mine and mine to keep. If you don't know something, guys, you can ask. The other day I was on Classics Live with her. Oh my goodness. Classic was there doing her raid. She was like, Someone walk me through. I was there walking her through. and she was so persistent, consistent, and she got it, and she done it, and her raid was successful.
Amazing.
I'm so happy, guys. Don't be afraid to pass on. I saw Reds in the chat as well saying to somebody that I'm only passing on what I've learned or what somebody has done for me. So
Awesome.
don't be afraid. Don't be
Yeah,
gatekeeping
that's and
information.
that's growth. There's so much growth. I've seen Nadine, done her raids as well. That's
Yes,
growth.
and oh my God, our
Ladies,
sister
that's growth.
Elsie.
Elsie did one. That's ups. That's growth, right? Pat yourself
Yes.
on the backs. That is growth. So you might not be putting out 10 videos for the month or having a live every day, but for the mere fact that you took instruction and you did a raid, that is growth, right, guys? That's definitely growth. So that's education. That's education piece. You took instruction, you learned something, and you did it, and you did it well. So that's growth. Absolutely amazing.
Yes, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at
Oh,
who
okay.
we can quickly, and that's something I've learned on the
Yeah,
community as well. And
that's good.
sometimes not everybody goes over on the raids. Sometimes it's two or three or something. But you know what? I'll do it anyway. You know,
By all,
we will just
we
we will be.
oh, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Evangelist. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to. That's me too. Sometimes I start supporting, and then maybe I have to go to a meeting or something, and I'm talking, so I can't type anymore in the chat because I love to type. Like I love to engage, right? So that's what I
Yes.
say when I go to somebody's live. I'm not just gonna run in and out if I can stay a bit, and sometimes I'm there for a bit, but then my days probably for the rest of the day, I probably have meetings. So if it's a short meeting and that's just the meeting for the first few hours, I'll just say, I'm in the background, guys, I'm in a meeting, and then I'll come back. But if I know for the rest of the afternoon it's going to be packed with meetings, I'm probably going to present, I'll just have to, disconnect to say that's it for me. So we understand if you have to go, the mere fact that you came back, we definitely appreciate it. If you can't come back, that's okay as well, right? That's like we are on here for what, maybe 3 hours or over 3 hours. Like you
Yeah,
staying
not
all the
everybody
way
have that
is
time to
absolutely
invest.
amazing. You staying 10 minutes is absolutely amazing. I'm always saying to people, I can never repay you for your time. Time is so important. You could be doing so many other things with your time, and we definitely appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Welcome back all. We're just going out the door, but we appreciate you. My bestie, thank you so much for
You are
coming.
welcome anytime.
I I am right now in front of everybody telling you that I really want you to come back and come do a part two at some other time,
Anytime.
about this woman empowerment. I'm looking forward to your monetization. When you're monetized, I want you to come back and
Definitely.
just to encourage people, tell them how the journey was, how long it took you,
Sure.
how quick it took you, whatever, however you're gonna do it. But I'm just looking for opportunities to have you.
Problem. I'll be back.
Girl, my kids were acting like they never ate before. I couldn't multitask. Thank you so much. No problem at all. Nats and I thank you, every single person. Sorry
Definitely.
for who we've missed. Guys, you know what we're blaming it on already. I can't see what's going on down there 100%. So,
Everyone, we
or
appreciate you. There's so many people that pass
everybody.
through Classic, the name that shall not be called, otherwise known as K. Martin just dropped by. Blessed is here because Blessed doesn't leave unless she says she has left. So we know she's probably
Yes.
here. Season definitely was here. Village also passed through.
Yes, and
We
Shaheen.
Yeah, definitely. We had Mash, I believe. Did you say Mash?
Yes, yes.
Jimmy, definitely. We had, persons come on. This person was Matoki. I don't know if we had told that person hi.
I'm a
Val.
talking.
So lots of persons. Pat's Kitchen. So many person. Reds shared his birthday with us. We appreciate that.
And
I believe
Savis as well.
Savage
And we
shared his
had a
birthday.
raid.
Yeah, we had a raid. Absolutely amazing today. Juba, of course. He always supports us
Always,
for
yeah, yeah,
his good life, supported so much. So
yeah.
many people were here, which
So
we
many
appreciate
people.
that. Definitely, definitely. Auntie Colleen, Auntie Angie, Tamika. Camille, who got inspired to just start. Uh,
Yes, just
so
start.
absolutely, absolutely amazing. Life with Nadine, as usual, such a great supporter. Miss
Yes,
Elsie, definitely humble girl. We appreciate you.
yes,
Hajways, who's also with the late time, but Hajways stuck it out with us for quite a while. We appreciate that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
blessings, blessings, blessings to everyone. We really appreciate.
Everyone, if we haven't called your name, blessings to you. A lot of people passed through. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I think they came here to see you because it's extra more than what's usually. Nothing is wrong with that. Don't worry. Thank you so much, my sweetie.
You
Have a
are
good
welcome.
night.
You
I
too.
appreciate you. This house
Thank
is
you.
open to you
Thank you.
anytime. Guys, I would love if you guys could go on this raid with me. It will make me happy. All this support, all this pouring, everything that I'm saying, this is what I'm asking. Simone, I love your new channel. So, oh, I didn't even play. Thank you so much, all my sweetie. Guys,
Oh,
remember,
thank you.
it's nice. I love it. I
Oh, you
love
have,
it.
okay. That means I haven't been on your channel in a while. You have a new song. Okay, I need.
Not to you.
Yeah, no, so that's nice for letting us know that. Oh, so I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
drop off so that I can go on the raid too. So I'm just gonna go on my device and then
Yes,
I'll drop off so
yes.
that I can go on the raid. So
So you
bye, good
can.
night. Thanks for having me
I
and
love you so much,
everyone.
bestie. Thank you. You looked beautiful, stunning,
Thank
intelligent,
you.
amazing. 100.
Right back at you, bestie. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Sunshine, where were you, girl?
She was here. She was
Oh,
here.
yeah, I know, but I didn't see her chatting. No,
Oh,
yeah.
she
Oh,
doesn't do
going
a
to
lot
bed
of
because she thinks
talking.
I'm a bad. You're not a bad person. We love you, sunshine. We love you. We love you. We love you. You bring our ray of sunshine. You only know that only I'm the only person that should call you rain cloud. But tonight, you are sunshine. We love you. We appreciate you, sunshine. You're not a bad person. You are so beautiful. You're good. We appreciate you, sunshine. Thank you for reminding
I
us.
love you so
You
much,
have been here and will
Sunshine.
always be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness. Sunshine
Bye.
says that I've been here since 6:15.
Oh my gosh, we love you,
Sunshine,
sunshine.
that's what we were saying before. Like, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come. The people that supports the most, and like sometimes when they lay around in the back and so they get forgotten and stuff like that. But don't worry, Sunshine. You are 100. Don't worry. I'll meet you over by Nadine. You'll soon warm up over by here, and you'll be busy up in the chat.
All right, we love your bestie, okay, Nadine? We love
Thank you.
sunshine. I'll drop off now. Bye, guys.
Take care with you. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. Let's go on this raid before we fail. Let me just check quick because if we ever crash, oh my God. That's why I said I I validate myself. Oh, yes, yes, I saw you there. I saw you there. I didn't overlook you, my sweetie. I know you were there, my love. I know you were there, sunshine, my darling. You have to help me combat JB when he's ready to come for me. So thank you so much, Sunshine. I know you've been here the whole time and you're a true supporter. Let's go and eat your cake. Like, go celebrate your birthday, guys, before everybody else drop off, because as soon as I said raid, everybody run gone. So, except the good people that are still here, of course, and my sweet bestie. Behave yourself, Kay. You love mix up too much. Yeah, guys, copy what R wrote. Copy what R wrote. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, Bree Bree baby, hey, you come late, my sweetie. But we're going on a raid. Never mind. Let's run over to support this lady because it's a woman empowerment raid. So let's go empower. Let's go like lift up this queen's crown. Okay. I love you guys so much. I don't think my plane's gonna crash, but we're going to bless life journeys live stream right now. Simone, you're so Riri, you're so pretty as well, my sweetie. You don't have to rewatch the live when you get some time, okay, my sweetie? See you next week, Riri. See you next week, guys. See everybody next week. I love you guys so much. You'll see me before that. I'm going out next week and I'll go live. But I love you guys so much, and I'm going over on a raid. So type Simone TV, copy what I wrote. There you go. There it is. Nadine's just wrote that. And she's number one. I didn't even check my crown. I apologize. Oh my God. If Reds ever hear or see this, receipt for days. Bye, guys. I love you guys. Goodbye before the lady.